if I was Floyd and he was me,
yeah,
he would never have to fight again because that exhibition shit.
Yeah.
As me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds, and we both gonna get $100+ million for it.
Right.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Right.
And you ain't.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog just very philosophical and psychological. And he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice. But it's lonely at the top to just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't wanna talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies, then they hide the truth. Why beyond views, you lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. Judah Benn, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
I come here to fight. You know what's coming. You're getting smashed to pieces, Sausage. I'm gonna bust him. Sausage, ugly little man, rabbit. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. You ugly little man.
We will see, yeah.
Yeah, we will see.
Uh-huh.
You can't beat me. You can never beat me. Sausage. Dosser! Very good, very good. You top! You top! Whoop! Whoop! Boom! Yeah! Whoop! Whoop! Boom! Yeah! Sausage, ugly little man, rabbit. Boom! 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 Bang! Bang! I'm a 7-foot 20-stone behemoth, and I will destroy you, middleweight. For you!
Don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Stop the fight!
You stop? Maybe enough?
Sorry?
Enough?
Enough what?
Finish him!
Thank you very much, I appreciate it. I ain't done, pal. Do you need a hug?
No, I'm fine. I'm very fine.
Winner by split decision, Oleksandr Usyk.
Slava Ukraini! You know, his country's at war, so people are siding with the country at war.
He's mad.
Big Drama Show.
Written in the stars.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family on this good Monday. We back to get boxing is just due. Pardon me if y'all hear the lawnmower in the background. Pedro ass waited till we got on, start cutting grass. Shit. But we gonna build. Y'all already know. You catch this on the playback, smash the like button, sub to the channel, turn your notifications on. Come rock out with the family. Come build with the family. Say what up to everybody. Ace, all love, family. Ukraine show there. The Ukrainians kicking ass, ain't they? Miss Joette, peace and blessings to the queen. Trade skills, my guy. Malaza Cone Sabor. What's good, fam? How you feeling? Shell Moore, what it do, fam? I have a new pound for pound #1. Usyk. We're gonna talk about all of it today. We got to. Zoom verse, my guy. Fury ain't win. Shh, stop the cap. Nah, he ain't win nothing. Not Saturday night, he didn't. Light-skinned business in the building. Was good, family. Miss Joette, peace and blessings to the queen. How you feeling today? Fury's back fast, the best part. You stupid. Man, but we had a great weekend of boxing, y'all. We had a great weekend of boxing, man. You know, that led to that's gonna lead to a number of different great boxing conversations, dope boxing builds, and even better fights, right? Even better fights. This fight needed to take place for quite some time. Well, you know, not so much between them two, but the fact that they had the belts. So we need to see an undisputed, you know, heavyweight title fight. We've seen so many other undisputed, you know, fights. You know, we've seen Devin Haney's run. You know what I'm saying? We've seen Bud Crawford more recently at welterweight, right? We've seen the women. We've seen Clarissa Shields, man. We just seen a number of different women, you know, snatching up undisputed and different champions, man. So I think it was very fitting, and it was about time for us to get a undisputed heavyweight champion. And I can honestly say, regardless of anything, the postponements, how long it took, all of that stuff, both of these guys were still undefeated. They both still had their titles, and everything was on the line. I think the fight happened at the best time it could have happened, right? I ain't mad at it. I enjoyed every round of that fight. Highly entertaining, man. Fights like that bring heavyweight boxing back. Fights like that bring boxing back. Fury was a WBC champ. They are all weak. Okay. Dante's Boxing Talk, my guy. John Wick in the building. What's good, family? Norman Jr. look good. Do we have a superstar fight with Boots in the future? Hey, man, stop cheating, Dante. Stop cheating, bro. Stop cheating. We ain't get there yet. You on top of it, though. You on top of it, though, bro. You on top of it. And we gonna have that conversation too, man. I don't know what person's even talking about. Yeah, man, we gonna have a dope build today, as we always do, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Much love and appreciation to everybody, man. Y'all smash the like button, man. We gonna get to this boxing build. Like I said, this weekend we seen a number of entertaining fights, knockouts, upsets, surprises, all of that, man. This weekend was packed full of all of that stuff, man. And you know, just simply put, man, Oleksandr Usyk, man, is a special talent in the sport of boxing, man. Big shout out, big salute to Bud Crawford, man, for being genuine, for not being a hater, for recognizing that Usyk is definitely in the conversation as a pound for pound best. Man, that's how you give it up, man. Crawford, that's why I say, man, Crawford know how to give people they just do. He know Usyk is a bad man. And the reason why I feel like people would rate him over Terrence Crawford. Now, look, usually, you know, for some people, heavyweights don't go on pound for pound list, right? But in this case, man, this dude did start at cruiserweight, worked his way up. And I want to point to something. I want to highlight this, y'all. I want to highlight this. It's something we already know, but I just want to highlight it. This man got 22 fights, y'all. In 22 fights, he's become undisputed, not only as a cruiserweight, but as a heavyweight. If you just look at the number of fights that he was able to accomplish this in, it's nothing short of impressive. So for reasons like that, him being a naturally bigger guy, of course, fighting the bigger guys, no real argument if you want to put him over Crawford. Make no mistake, man, that don't change nothing about Terrence Crawford as a fighter, as an individual. You know what I mean? He's a bad man. So it's like, you want to put them number one and number two, you want to argue about which one of them is number one, have at it. But I'm here to say boxing is winning. When we got dope conversations and people arguing about who's number one, that means boxing is winning. You get what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford moved from lightweight. Now he'll be campaigning at 54. This man has been nothing but great since he's been in the sport through several different weight classes. 35, he showed you he was at. 40, he shows you he was it. 47, he showed you he was it. 54, he about to show you he is it. So I don't really care about who you really want to put at number one. I'm just here to say boxing is winning. It's a great conversation to have, man. It's a cool little debate, little back and forth, but it's just no way you could take anything from either guy. They special. They special talents, man. They're special talents. Salute to my bro Zoom verse. Mike Mazak in the building, my bro. How you feeling? Don't mess with Texas in the building. And already undisputed in 2 class facts, falls mentality, Dr. Mark. Peace to the OG. How you feeling? Zane, what up, fam? How you feeling? Only 22 fights. You get what I'm saying, Zoom? So that's what gives him that kind of argument for that spot, right? And it ain't nothing really to debate and argue about. It's just whoever you feel like you want to put there, but have a good explanation for it, right? For me, like I said, I like that John Wick. As crazy as it may sound, 1A and 1B. You know what I'm saying? 22 fights in, he's undeniable. Undeniable. The man ran through cruiserweight, ran through the tournament, snatched all the belts, beat the who's that was there. Undersized, said he would never go to heavyweight. He trotted his ass up to heavyweight, acclimated to the heavyweight division, went after Anthony Joshua, took him out twice, dethroned the unified champion. You get what I'm saying? And he did that twice. So that was a 2-time unified champion. He dethroned him, beat him 2 fights. You get what I'm saying? Beat a couple more guys, got Daniel Dubois up out of there by knockout. And then turn around, and if we really being 100, you should have had a knockout over Fury. If you really, really want to be 100. If you really, really want to go revisit that. So, man, it's very impressive, man. It's not nothing you could take from Oleksandr Usyk at this point. It's just nothing you could take. You only can give him flowers. You can only salute him. You can only tip your hat. It's just nothing you can say. You know what I'm saying? Not ducking no smoke, fighting the who's. You know what I'm saying? He dethroned, 2 of the most skilled and best heavyweights in the division with Joshua and Fury. Man, you talking about cooking with grease? So I say, man, this dude, man, you can't take nothing from what he accomplished, man, how he accomplished it, how he was able to get in there and really, get it done, man. This was a competitive ass fight. He started out very well, started out strong. Fury made the first adjustments, in my opinion. He strung together a few rounds. It started looking like the fight might have been getting away from Usyk, but here he came storming back. Those middle to late rounds, he started really doing his damage, man. And if you know anything about Usyk, in the second half, that's where he make his bones, man. That's where he excels, man, the second half of fights, man. So it was no different Saturday night, you know what I'm saying? He got up in there, and when it got tough, what he kept doing, going to the corner, kissing that cross and coming out there and really pushing the issue. And it's not just that he won the fight, it's how he won the fight. That was impressive. You win a fight like that, it's thoroughly impressive, man. The dude came out there and took the fight to the bigger man. You don't see that a lot in boxing. You don't see it, and especially not and it be successful all the way to a win. This dude really kept it. He kept pestering Fury. He was pushing him back for a nice majority of this fight, a big portion of this fight. Fury was backing up, and it was crazy. Usyk made adjustments and hurt Fury bad. Yeah, he definitely did his thing, man. Salute to my bro Mike Mazak, always supporting in the cash app, man. Always supporting the grind. Salute to my guy. Salute to my bro.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Much love, Mike. Appreciate you, bro. Sheldon said, Norman Jr. would beat Santillan, beating Roach is not impressive. Yeah, I heard a lot of people betting against him. I ain't hear too many people picking Norman. Naeem, what it do, family? How you feeling? Trey Noble in the building. What's good with it? So for me, y'all, look, we damn sure gonna talk about Brian Norman because we gotta give him his just due. Simply because not only was the performance impressive, the opponent was quality, he was game, he definitely was coming to win, and a lot of people had him winning. And Brian Norman pretty much went out there and showed the people that they bet wrong that night. I mean, I'm glad I'm on record. Salute to my guy Senior for putting me on the spot, asking me who I had winning. I definitely picked Brian Norman. So salute to my guy. We're gonna get to it, but this undisputed fight, man, like I said, it just goes without saying, man. I think, the heavyweight division needed some motion for quite some time. It needed some excitement. It needed things that, go forward. Like I said, everybody else was unifying belts and becoming undisputed in other weight divisions. And I think it was time. It was very fitting for the heavyweight division to crown a champion. And like I said, I don't think it could have been no better champion than Usyk, bro. To be all honest with you, I don't think it could have been no better champion than this guy. You know what I'm saying? He showed you, man. He defied some odds in there too. He kind of rewrote the script a little bit, man. Remember, they say the good big guy beats the good little guy. He kind of changed he changed the script. That wasn't the case. The good little guy beat the big little, the big good guy. You know what I mean? So I just can't say enough of how impressive it was. It was his approach to the game to really have his mind made up that he's going to take the fight to him. He's going to pester Fury. He's going to make him fight, try to make him fight every second of every round. And that's what he was doing. He took some crazy shots. He took some crazy uppercuts, clean uppercuts, some body shots that I definitely know was affecting him. He got hurt a few different times in this fight, in my opinion. So he showed you that he had grit, dog, resolve. He was hungry. And, man, he just had that no quit. He ain't had no quit in him, man. When you see a guy fighting like that, you can't do nothing but respect him. To the office, 5-hour work. Yeah, salute to Naeem, man. Get that work in, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Norman had the best fight of the weekend. Man, did he ever, Mike? Let's talk fashion in the building. Remo, my God, JBT family. So I got your little hacker breaking Norman ass down and stopping him by 6-7. That's a fight that could potentially happen, Remo. That's one I would want to see. You know what I mean? This the kind of win that Brian Norman needed. You know what I'm saying? He needed that kind of win. He needed that win. You know what I mean? And he got it. Could have had two heavyweight fighting each other for undisputed. They was ducking each other. You know how that go, Ace. Yeah, Usyk showed a hell of a bit. Lonnie Lee, JBT family, what's good, fam? How you feeling, bro? Yeah, man, look, that dude took the fight to Fury. Think the level changes early. Like Ant was discussing. I think the level changes, like he said, was giving Fury fits early. If you notice, Usyk went away from it a little bit, and it allowed that little that minor detail, him going away from those level changes early, allowed Fury to get into a rhythm. And he started cooking a little bit. And it started looking, a little bad, a little shaky for Usyk, man. He had to, he had to weather that storm, man. He had to weather that storm, and he weathering it, he did, bro, because he turned it on and he went back to what was giving Fury fits. I like the way he was mixing up his attack, going to the body, which was leading to him opening up shots to the head. That left was landing, man. Usyk just picked his shots well, man. He's very high IQ. It made me wonder why in the hell Tim Bradley felt like, Tyson Fury is the more skillful guy. I couldn't see that. Like, I just didn't see that. I didn't see him being a more skillful guy. Yeah, facts, yo. All facts. And ain't nothing wrong with that because you know what? Terrence Crawford gave Usyk his just due. That's what make you rock with him even more. You know what I mean? And no denying it. Like, this dude, he know Usyk is one of them guys. But he defied odds, man, with that beating the bigger guy thing, man. Like I said, it just don't get no more impressive than that. You know that saying. We always hear the saying, a good big man beats a good small man. However, that's now being flipped on its head. The saying is looking to add however, it is looking now more appropriate to say a good big man beats a good small man, but however, a great small man beats a good big man. And that's what it was Saturday night. A great small man beat a good big man, beat a very good big man. That's what the difference was. That's what the separation was. The difference between very good and great. Tyson Fury at his size is looked at is better than what he is because I think he's an anomaly in the sport. The fact that he's that big, that heavy, and can move that well, kind of, it's surprising. It's something you don't see in boxing. So people tend to slightly overrate it, what you're seeing because of how big he is and how he's able to move it. Like I said, it makes him somewhat of an anomaly. But Usyk showed the difference between very good and great. I truly believe that. And he's been showing great since he's been in boxing. The dude been championship level pretty much most of his career. So, and it didn't change Saturday night. Body work was on point. I wonder why Usyk stopping for on the body because he hurt Usyk. Yeah, he hurt Usyk a couple times. I think it was the pedigree of Usyk, John Wick, that kept him honest. Him not wanting to, possibly try to shoot his load or go for it, and Usyk capitalized. That's what a good fighter would do. You know what I mean? Because he did have some moments where he had him hurt, and he just didn't capitalize. But I think that's because of the guy that he had in front of him. You get what I'm saying? He just couldn't afford to miss the mark in that way. You get what I'm saying? Say he go in for the kill, and you know what I'm saying? He misjudged the situation, and Usyk right there. You know what I'm saying? I think all that showboating caught up to him too. You know what I mean? You showboated too much in that fight. He was trying to compensate for the work that Usyk was doing, and it just didn't look good. He wasn't fooling nobody but himself. He kept doing all his showboat, and Usyk kept going to work, and that's the difference too. You know what I'm saying? Fury was playing around a little bit too much for my liking, and Usyk was just all business. He was all business the whole way through, and he wasn't playing no games. He didn't come to play at all. Adrian Molina, what it do, family? How you feeling? You know what I'm saying? So, again, man, in terms of delivering, man, that heavyweight fight delivered, man. That heavyweight fight delivered. So the question now becomes, how good is Tyson Fury really? Yeah, man. Look, it's no doubt, Sheldon, that he is good. He's still by far one of the more talented guys up there, right? And it took a hell of a talent to be able to beat him. It took a special performance to be able to beat him. So I think he's still good. He's damn good, bro. He's damn good. But I just feel like, I always thought at this point, I thought Joshua, the way Joshua been looking and the way Fury been looking, I thought if Fury would have pulled it off, I think Joshua had a really good shot at beating Fury. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely think this don't change how I see him, right? He's definitely by far still one of the more talented guys. Boxing Dad 88 was good with it, fam. But he just ain't better than Usyk. You know what I'm saying? I think we got our question in terms of if he's better than Usyk, and I don't think he is. You know what I'm saying? So Ryan Garcia missed me with all that. He's no respect and shout out to Muhammad Ali, but he better than Muhammad Ali stuff. You see how quick y'all could put y'all foot in y'all mouth? And I ain't saying just because of the one loss, but man, get that out of here, man. Like, get that out of here. He ain't better than no damn Muhammad Ali. Nobody should ever say something crazy like that ever in boxing. The dude is who he is, man, but he wasn't a more skillful guy than Muhammad, not by far. And again, let's not act like the reason he been winning a lot of these fights is because he's been the bigger guy. Yeah, he's skillful, but he's been so much bigger than his opposition. If we been all the way 100, you know what I mean? The same thing that makes him stand out as an anomaly is a large part of why he wins these fights, because he outweighs his opponents 30, 40 pounds or more. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to act like that's not the case. But look, he's still good, but he ain't better than Usyk. I believe he got a couple long counts with Wilder. This situation would have been way different had Wilder got his just due and got the counts would have been regular. We'd have been having a different conversation today. But we all know how the trilogies played out that led to this fight taking place, and I think the right man won. You know what I mean? The great little man beat the very good big man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I seen. I seen a game plan from Usyk. I seen Fury seemed like he had a game plan to go to the body, and he was doing that. He had a lot of success in them earlier rounds. You know what I mean? From like round 3 to 6, he had real good success going to the body, but I don't know what it was. The same way Usyk went away from the level changes early that got him the first couple rounds, in my opinion. Tyson Fury went away from the body shots. Usyk started picking it back up, and he's a second half fighter, and he was able to get a lot of work done in that second half. And if we being honest, that ninth round, it was over. That ninth round was a wrap. I mean, AJ beating Fury based on them styles, right? And I think he would have caught him ultimately because AJ know how to shoot them straight punches, Shelton. That's what he not. AJ not wild. He got great technique, and he know how to shoot his punches straight down the middle. You dig what I'm saying? So I always thought he would have. Always thought that right hand would have found it at home on Fury. Always. Mastermind. Shakur said a couple years ago. Yeah, he tripping too. That, you know, that's my guy, Mastermind, but he tripping too. But still, everybody can have their opinion. And he don't put him in a conversation with Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali ain't pop dirty for no PEDs. You get what I'm saying? That's why I feel like when people say that, they don't even consider that. Don't be disrespectful. That dude shouldn't even be in a conversation. You can't forget that. But a lot of people don't do their homework in boxing, so they tend to not factor that in. The man pop dirty. Don't put him in a conversation with no damn Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was selfless. He's selfish. It's a big difference, bro. The fact that people be saying that freely like that is a little annoying. But again, everybody can have their opinion, just like I got mine. But I don't think he belong in a conversation with no Muhammad Ali. Legacy mindset, what it do, fam? No, nowhere near. Aunt McQueen, what it do, fam? How you feeling? The professor in the building. Yeah, AJ is sharpshooter, bro. And because of it, I think he'll always would have landed the shot necessarily to knock Fury out. Especially if you're talking about now, 8 knockdowns later. Been in some wars. You know, he ain't been living a clean lifestyle either. So nah, I got AJ definitely after Saturday night beating him. Booger, what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? I definitely got AJ beating him, especially after Saturday night. Yeah, AJ been looking good. He looked more confident. He looked more decisive in his approach. Like he looked like he found more of his identity. He looked like he knows he back understanding who he is as a fighter. To be physically imposing, you're a knockout guy. You ain't a guy to try to go the distance, to go to 12-round duration. Nah, you built for knockouts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your style, your body, your physique, you built to stretch guys. So as long as AJ understands that and he approaches every fight that way, he give himself the best chance to win, because I believe that's when he's his most dangerous. And he coming forward, establishing the jab, being patient, poised, you know what I mean, and picking his shots, ultimately creating an opening to end the fight. That's what AJ is, and that's when he had his absolute best. You know, that fight should have been called off. Who's had him in a bad place? You get what I'm saying? 88, he had him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Should have really been a knockout on Usyk resume. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury got saved so far, man. A few times in his career, about 3 times he should have been knocked out, bro. They just won't. They won't. They ain't trying to see him go out like that. Anything but a knockout. They won't do it. Mr. Empire, what it do, my guy? How you feeling? But I like the way Usyk picked it up in the second half of the fight. That's what won the fight. His championship rounds hit different for Usyk, especially after he hurt him in the 9th. Once he hurt him in that 9th round, he set the tone for the championship rounds. And Fury took a little bit. It took a while for him to recover, man. He was legit hurt, man. His legs wasn't up under him. Usyk, and it goes to show you ain't got to be big to hit hard, man. He's not even known as a puncher, and he had that guy out of there. Man. He had him out on his feet, man. Out on his feet. The referee came to Fury's aid once again, bro. Once again, he got saved by the ref. You know what I mean? Saved by the ref. AJ is back and better than ever. Yeah, me too, Albug. I think his confidence is in a good place. You know what I'm saying? I think AJ's confidence is in a really good space. I think his confidence is in a good space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all smashed the like button. Yeah, he was sleep standing up, Zoom. I was like, damn, y'all gonna keep letting it go. But the fact that the fight played out and ended up being so good, yeah, no jab at all. Yeah, it's just like that's something else I noticed too. Legacy, good point. It seemed like with him being in front of a guy like Usyk, seemed like he wasn't as confident enough to constantly shoot that jab for whatever reason. And again, I think some of that was due to the like Ant had pointed out, the changes in levels, man, just present a different target. Making Fury think, you know what I'm saying? With the kind of pressure that Usyk was applying, being a smaller guy, he kept Fury thinking, kept him moving, kept him reacting. And I think it set him up down the stretch. Set him up good down the stretch. Why not? What it do, fam? 12 threes was good with it, bro. Yeah, he said so. So the info said they're gonna strip him of the belt. Let's get to it. We're gonna address that too. Let me pull that up. Boom, y'all punched the like button, man. We're gonna keep rocking, man. So yeah, look, this is it right here, man. Oleksandr Usyk will be stripped or vacate the IBF world title at some point in the next 2 weeks, and it's expected to be on the line for Filip Hrgović versus Daniel Dubois June 1st. So that's that 5 versus 5 card, with Anthony Joshua likely to challenge the winner. Hrgović is overdue with the IBF mandatory, which is true, but I think this was just too damn fast, man. Like, damn, the man just won the belt. That was the case. Why y'all ain't make him, fight one of those guys? I just don't. The timing of it is like he just won the belt. Y'all already talking about taking it from him. So, I wonder, how does this affect Usyk moving forward? Mr. AMG was good with it. Yeah, they definitely trying to strip him. Definitely trying to strip him. You know how the IBF be. Yeah, you said the IBF stripped Usyk already. They talking about it. They saying it at some point within the next couple weeks. And they saying that IBF strap is supposed to be on the line June 1st for Hrgović and Daniel Dubois. And that's on that 5 versus 5 card. Usyk with the long guard, changing levels, getting underneath the lead hand. You dig what I'm saying, Ant? It kept him uncomfortable. He wasn't comfortable to constantly shoot that jab without, he wasn't sure that he wouldn't be getting countered. You know what I mean? Because Usyk's just one of those guys, man. And the way he was, remember I said it before the fight, Ant, and I kept putting emphasis on how smaller guys give him fits. And look what Usyk was in there doing. Nah, fact, Shelton. We can't unsee that, and we ain't gonna unsee it. We're gonna get that man all his just due. You know what I mean? Going in there winning and putting on that wonderful, beautiful boxing display. You know what I mean? I thought they stripped him today. I mean, unless it's another update, but I know that's what they saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, he can't even enjoy it, man. He can't even enjoy it. Man, just won. Man ain't even held up. Man still got bruises, cuts, and lumps from the fight. You get what I'm saying? Man ain't even recovered yet from the fight. And they talking about stripping him. Man, I just don't like it. But at the end of the day, just like Sheldon said, it ain't like they could take back the ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? We seen the ass whooping. He did what he was supposed to do. Black belt, what it do, fam? How you feeling? He did what he was supposed to do. It's just crazy how folks thought Fury was gonna pull it off. He never faced talent like this before. Yeah, man. I think what it was, 12, was a lot of people, myself included, but I'm glad I was on record. I was on record for picking Usyk to pull it off. You know what I mean? Jay Hardcore put me on the spot. So I had to rock with my guy Usyk, and he pulled it off. But I think the size was the reason a lot of people was picking him to win. They just felt like he was going to end up being too big for Usyk. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the skills could pay the bills as long as he didn't allow him to lean and lay all over him like he's known to do in fights, and he didn't allow that. I think it was like 2 clinches where Fury kind of laid on him a bit. Other than that, he neutralized that. He made sure, and that's another big plus for Usyk, he made sure that even if that was his tactics, the way Usyk applied his strategy and his game plan, he didn't put himself in position to be leaned and laid on all night. Salute to my baby girl, the queen, Miss Just Do. How you feeling, baby girl? He did it, and the world knows he did it. Facts, B-Dog, what it do? They fought months ago like they were supposed to. Usyk might have had a chance to defend that mandatory. You get what I'm saying, B-Dog? It's like he kind of getting penalized for the natural order of things that had nothing to do with him. He just fought the fights he was supposed to fight. I just don't see why stripping him makes sense right now. You know what I'm saying? Strives to rematch, don't make money. Yeah, I get it, but shit, then none of these other guys, those Hrgovic or Dane Dubois, ain't no big money guys either. Of course, selling tickets said he don't care if someone rehydrates to 170. Yeah, but I mean, I don't hold them to everything they say, because a lot of that stuff they be talking as fighters, man. They be speaking in the moment, but when you really sit there and think about it, and it's time to really put pen to paper, and you consider what you're saying, you revisit that and you see that would be stupid to give up that kind of advantage. Like, it's weight classes for a reason, right? Unless you really don't think that weight classes matter for a reason, then yeah, I mean, don't consider it. But sometimes they just be in the moment talking as fighters, bro. And I ain't making no excuses for them. I just think all fighters have done it, right? Nobody does 100% of what they say exactly, right? Some stuff just be said. Like, that's the fighter in him speaking. And again, look, I'll say this. I know sparring is much different than the fight, but the guy has gotten in there with guys that's every bit of super middleweights, closer to light heavyweights and all that. So make of it what you will. You know what I'm saying? He has been known to do that, but under the lights, with the money on the line, no headgear, it's a lot more risk involved. You get what I'm saying? So I think a lot more thought be put into that before you make that decision. Like, when you hear him speak like that, I think he's just speaking as a fighter individually, right, man? Let him rehydrate, do whatever you want. I'll still beat his ass, right? And I know he still believe that, but it'd be a very risky move when it's time to put pen to paper and you realize you're giving up that type of advantage. You get what I'm saying? They want their belts to be in hands of the fighter or fighting more than once a year. Yeah, man. I mean, I get all of that. I'm not here to cry about it, but I think they should just at least let that man enjoy the undisputed. Like, damn, Horry Faints, JBT fan, what's good, bro? I get AJ in position for that scrap. Yeah, man. I mean, look, for the strap, I mean, that's the only way he's going to get in position. But at the end of the day, man, shit, the only way he gets them other ones, I think, if Usyk retire out here, you know what I'm saying? And I wonder, you know what I mean, what Usyk does after this point. You get what I'm saying? Does stripping him matter? You get what I'm saying? He got emotional. He did this for his pops, man. Said the man was good with it. So I don't know. I wonder, where do Usyk go? Should Usyk continue fighting? Like, should he continue fighting? Do we have anything left to prove, or should he retire at the top of the mountain? Because he is at the top of the mountain. Strip him all you want. He achieved the ultimate goal. He done it. You know what I mean? Do he continue to fight? Do we have anything left to prove? I mean, is the motivation, what's his motivation to continue? You know what I mean? Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? Black belt would definitely matter. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you talk about skills. And the more comparable you are in skill and things like that, the more that weight can matter. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tricky. You gotta be smart with that. Yeah, man. Salute to my guy 12 threes. You already know. Usyk not getting in the ring with the young guys, then retire. Yeah, I mean, I wonder, where do we go from here? Because he at the top of the mountain right now. He dethroned Anthony Joshua, then beat him again. He, you know what I mean, fought a couple more fights, then he dethroned Tyson Fury. Like, what's left for him? You get what I'm saying? Do he continue to fight on? And I ain't speaking for him. I ain't saying he should retire, but I just wonder, like, what's the next move for him? You know what I mean? They're already setting up Philippe Hrgovic and Daniel Dubois. That's already done. They're trying to make sure that it's a belt involved with that. You see that they're saying Anthony Joshua is likely to challenge the winner of that fight. You know what I mean? Because I do believe either guy is a winnable fight for Anthony Joshua, whether it's Daniel Dubois or Philippe Hrgovic. I think Joshua could beat either one of those dudes respectfully. You know what I'm saying? That'd be his ticket back to a title, back to being heavyweight champion. But, man, do y'all think we see a Usyk in AJ3? Do y'all think we see a Usyk in AJ3 for undisputed, man? What are the chances? Fight should have been stopped in the ninth. Yeah, he gave him a break. He for sure did, BBG. For sure did. Usyk will become 3-time undisputed. Right. I think if that fight gets made like that, Adrian Molina. But I will say this, because of Anthony Joshua looking more like himself in recent memory, I won't say it's a for sure open and shut case, right? I did see the improvements that he made in the second fight in the rematch with Usyk. I think he did a lot better. Who knows? You know what I mean? Maybe the third time might be a charm for AJ. Who knows? And, you know, Usyk is getting older. He is getting longer in the tooth. I don't know. I think his chances are better in the third fight, respectfully. I do. Like AJ chances in the third meet. Hey, and McQueen, I think he got some really good chances in the third fight, bro. Who's trading AJ now? Yeah, they saying you know, he should be facing the winner, Hrgovic and Daniel Dubois. So I could really see that happening. I really could see it. Did y'all see AJ face after the win? Did y'all see the fans when they try to talk to him? I know I'm the clip king. You know I got the short clip of it. What y'all think about it?
What are you making the fight?
AJ wasn't beat. AJ wasn't trying to answer no questions. AJ got the hell up out of there. He like, man, shit. I wonder would he felt better if Fury would have won. You know what I'm saying? Because I was hearing that he wanted the winner of them two. But now you see with Usyk winning. With Usyk winning, you see where they're going with it, right? They're going the route where AJ can get another belt and possibly face this dude for undisputed. Because I don't know if anybody else beats Usyk right now. I don't know. No, if any of these other heavyweights right now beat him. I really don't know. I'm saying Fury wasn't going to fight him if he won. Yeah, AJ look like he a little annoyed, don't he? Edgar Chavez, what's good with it? How you feeling, bro? Yeah, AJ look like he annoyed. He like, man. Like, man, this damn Usyks can't shake him. Yeah, you say, yeah, you want them titles back, you got to go through Usyks. Probably wanted Fury to win. I know Eddie did. Right. They wanted Fury to win so they could get their man back in there. You know what I mean? They probably feel better. They probably feel better about it. Only one I see Usyk problem is Philippe. Yeah, and I still think he can beat him. I really do. My bad, Jack. Give me a second. Just. Man, my bad, y'all. Let's get back to it. Yeah, man, I think he'd beat Philippe Hrgovic. Samuel, what it do, family? How you feeling? I didn't know Fury cashed out 100 million. No, yeah, they said something, 100 and something, more than 100 million. I don't know how factual that is, but it'd be tough to believe that stuff because it'd be so like sudden, right? And this is a pay-per-view, so it's like, how do they even know that fast? Like they got purses and stuff. Like I seen Fury and other people purses and didn't even see Usyk's. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So I don't know, man. But you know, salute to them for whatever money they made, because respect to both fighters. They definitely earned every bit. They earned their money Saturday. They definitely earned that money. I mean, they gave us 12 tough rounds, man. Competitive rounds. Fight, a lot of ebbs and flows. Great moments, man. Usyk, you know, had the biggest moment, obviously, in the 9th round where you had Fury all over the place. Again, if it wasn't for that referee, man, he would have been out of there, because that dude was out of there, man. And his resolve, his unwillingness to go out is something different, bro. That dude is a zombie. I'm telling you, he like a walker from the Walking Dead, bro. I'm trying to tell you, that dude different, man. Usyk got around 43 million from what I read. Man, a lot of money, man. And again, that's why I say 12 threes. Well, I wonder, you know, what he's been through and, you know, where he at right now. Do he still feel the need to, you know, and obviously I ain't hear him say nothing about retiring, but I wonder, like, how much longer he'll stick around. I mean, being that he's accomplished undisputed in 2 different weight classes, cruiserweight and heavyweight, within 22 fights. He did this in 22 fights, y'all. 22 fights this man did this. 22 damn fights, bro. Man, yo, undisputed in 22 fights in 2 different weight classes. And the second one had to be even sweeter because it was a heavyweight division. What you mean with Usyk and Berinchyk? Usyk and Berinchyk. Usyk does come back. It'll be the A side and get back. If Usyk does come back, it'll be the A side and get that check. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what his next move would be. I wonder who he'll fight next. You know what I'm saying? I wonder, matter of fact, they got a rematch. They got a rematch in the contract. So my next question is, do y'all think Tyson Fury want this rematch? Do y'all think he want this rematch at all? Y'all see Tyson Fury won this rematch after what he just dealt with? You know what I mean? Do y'all think he can beat Usyk in a rematch? Crazy thing is, I think if you give Usyk 2 chances, man, I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough, man. I don't know if he beat Usyk in a rematch. He gave things to win because now Loma could have got it. Yeah, man. Man, that was one of the worst. That was one of the worst fights of the weekend by far. Matter of fact, that was the worst fight of the weekend. Navarrete and Berinchyk, it was one of the worst fights I watched in a long time. That fight was terrible. Their styles did not mesh or complement each other at all, man. At all, man. That was hard to watch. That was a tough watch right there, man. I ain't gonna lie. For a main event and for a title on the line, man, oh man. That was a tough watch, bro. That was tough, man. Berinchyk, man, yo, them dudes is both food. Navarrete is food at 135, and so is Berinchyk. I'm sorry. From what I've seen, bro, and look, what I think about that, salute to them both for going out there putting on the show, but that was a terrible fight to watch. It was a lot of missing. It wasn't a lot of real clean punches. It was just a tough watch, man. Navarrete, man, yo, I don't know how I could say it, bro. I don't know how the hell he ran his record up to 38-1-1. I have no idea, bro. Like I don't know how the hell he only lost 1 time up until last night, up until Saturday. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't understand. I don't get it. Navarrete looked very bad, man. He looked bad. He looked out of shape. He had borderline. He had love handles. I don't know if y'all seen that. He already got one of those weird physiques. He got that Mikey Garcia vibe going on where it looked like they don't do no strength and conditioning. They just do road work and spar. That's what his body looked like. He had love handles. He just didn't look good at all. Berinchyk, he looked a little bit better, but not too much better though. And I heard him mention Keyshawn and Shakur name after the fights. I figured, man, if Keyshawn get past this guy he fighting July, I say that'd be a perfect setup for him right there. I think Berinchyk could be a perfect fight for Keyshawn Davis. I ain't gonna hold you. I think that's a winnable fight for him for sure. I definitely think Keyshawn beats that man. I see HANEY. What it do, fam? Yeah, man. Norman stole the show. He stole the show Saturday night. Yeah, Miss Joette, he stole the show Saturday night. So, man, overall, salute to Usyk, man. Great win. Let's see where he go from here. Let's see if Tyson Fury even really want a rematch, right? He's getting touched up in that fight. He only getting older. I know his confidence took a hit. I don't care what he say. I mean, the little guy that he called it. Oh, and again, real quick, I had to pull this up. Salute to my bro, man, LetsBuild. I just wanted to point this out. This is exactly why I be calling bro the fax machine. You see how they're announcing that they're going to be stripping Usyk. he been said this. This was in November. He said this back in November. This is back in 2023. He said this. You know what I mean? Last year still. Said the winner of Usyk and Fury undisputed fight will be stripped by the IBF right after the fight. So go ahead and get your fake shocked and appalled reactions out now. Bud Williams, go check him out on Twitter. I mean, that's LetsBuild on YouTube, man. Dude really be on it. That's why I call him the facts machine. He literally called this out way before they did it. Way before they did it. That's why I be saying some people just be on top of it. You know what I mean? He just one of them. You know what I mean? So he been highlighted that. He been tweeted it. You know what I mean? The date is down there in November. He been let it be known that they was going to strip Usyk. You know what I mean? Or the winner, should I say. So there you go. Salute to my guy, LetsBuild, the facts machine. But let's get back to it, man. Brian Norman, beautiful win for him, man. Look, I got to say it, man. I salute to him. I had him on here. I interviewed him. I definitely hope to get him back on here after a win like this. He definitely want to chop it up with him, man. Great win. The last 2 wins for him been, people can say what they want. Well, you know, the last 2 of the 3 wins, you know what I mean? He beat Quentin Randall. You know what I'm saying? He had a tough fight where he got dropped, got cut. You get what I'm saying? He had some rough fights in signing the top rank. People was ready to write him off. I kept saying, just get him, man, some time to put it together. I think he's a extremely hard worker. I know his dad ain't satisfied with the performances. You could see it. You could hear it in the corner. I think people just had to give him a little bit of time to get right and settle in, right? Get used to the stage, fighting on the TV, eyes are on him. You know what I mean? Over there on the top rank, you know what I mean? Could have been some pressure to perform there. GM, what it do, fam? Call for your boy Brian Norman versus Devin. LaMarcus, what it do, family? How you feeling? Man, all things, what's good, fam? Salute to my bro. Man, so look, Brian Norman shocked some people. They got to eat some crow today. A lot of people picked against him. I was hearing a lot of Santion picks. Some people were saying he might get stopped and all of that. I went as far as to say, man, he need a breakout performance. This could be one if he put it all together on the night. I kept stressing that point, putting it all together on the night. Now he still got hit with some shots because it's a fight in his style. He gonna take some shots, but he slipped shots as well. I think what got him to win, for me, his patience and his poise was far, far more disciplined than it typically is. I think he realized he had 12 rounds and he approached the fight accordingly. You know what I'm saying? He adjusted to the fact that he understood, hey, man, I got 12 rounds to do this. I ain't got to eat all my food. You know what I mean? I ain't got to be in a rush to eat my food, so to speak. So he took his time. He went through the gears properly. He created his openings. He took some shots. Like I said, he showed that he got a beard. He responded when he took shots. He responded well when he took shots. He kept the pressure on, and he fought at a very consistent pace. Salute to him and his pops. I don't know if he got a strength and conditioning coach, but whoever, you know, whatever kind of work he put in for this training camp, you could tell that it was A1 because the guy's conditioning was top notch. His punching power was there the entire time. It carried all through the fight, all the way up into the knockout. Like I said, man, he got his work done in a very impressive fashion. You get what I'm saying? When he didn't not smothering his work, how people was saying he typically do. He was getting his shots all well. He was picking them well, man. He broke. I think he broke Santion's nose, man. When he caught him with that uppercut, man, the way his nose looked, it looked a mess. So to me, it looked like he broke a nose up in there. He said, yeah, my crow. Junior showed me a whole other side of him. And that, again, it's all about the patience with these guys, right? They still young. They still learning on the job, man. I think we be expecting finished products sometimes, or we attach the hype that we hearing, and we don't see the performances translate to the hype that you feel like guys are getting. So we have a tendency to grade these guys a lot more tougher than normal, right? But I think with Brian Norman, it's simple, man. Just give him a bit to settle in. He had a real opponent. I think this was the best guy on his resume. 32-0, 17 knockouts. I believe he had a lot of experience. He came off a win over Alexis Rocha, beat him up. You know, Alexis Rocha had the win over Blair Cobb. You know what I mean? Just overall good performance, man. This is what you call rising to the occasion, bro. Aisha, peace and blessings. Queen, how you feeling today? Good to see you in the building. Broke my nose, man. It was a movie that you broke my nose, man. Damn, I forgot. It sounds familiar. I can't think of it. Glad Navarrete lost. They were gonna feed him to Shakur. I mean, I think they were gonna feed him to Loma Rosa. Lonnie Lee, my guy, JBT family, just a little color in the chat. Much love, always supporting the grind, man. Salute to my brother.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my guy, Lonnie Lee, man. So for sure, yeah, man. Aisha, very impressive, man. Again, that's why we don't throw fighters away. We be ready to throw fighters away after some tough performances, and I get it. Like you know, we thought we seen enough, but I just knew, like I always knew that no fight we've been paying close attention to yet since he got on Top Rank has been his best. And I always was optimistic that he has yet to show his best, and I think he can do that with the right kind of performance, the right kind of approach. And man, salute to that man. This was a 12-round fight. He said, man, I ain't got to rush and eat my food. I'm going to take my time. I'm gonna wear this dude down. I'm gonna break him down. He was placing his shots well, staying very active. And when he needed to turn it up, he turned it up. That's what I mean about him going through the gears properly. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times fighters, they'll land a good shot and they'll get excited and kind of shoot their load early. And then they'll spend the rest of the fight trying to make up for it, trying to catch that second win. You know what I mean? And he didn't do that to himself. You know what I'm saying? He fought very consistently throughout the fight. Like I said, man, he kept good pressure, smart pressure on this dude. He moved when he needed to. I'll say, you know, some takeaways, you know, continue to work on defense and getting your head off the line, not getting too greedy when you get your shots off. You know what I mean? Get your head out the way. You know what I'm saying? Don't be right there to be countered. I'm busy. What it do, family? You know what I mean? It's just small things. And I think as a fighter, as a young fighter, he'll continue to work, man. This dude, young as hell, I think that's what we don't be taking into account. Got a lot of fights under his belt early, but he's young. He's young, he's still growing, and I think this is an example of, you know, when you put it together on the night. You know what I mean? It took Santion to bring it up out of him, bro, and he delivered. He delivered big. He delivered big. Tough ones in a row. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, facts. Aisha, he did. And you know what I always consider though, when I be seeing that, like I still know, like within those tough performances, it's still a matter of him fixing a few things here or there, like, you know what I mean, and putting it together more consistently, like, because you see these flashes in the fight, but then you'll see these lapses, right? I think that Timothy Bradley was highlighted or alluding to, you know what I mean, that he has during fights, lapses and stuff. You just didn't see a lot of that. So those are things I really think you could fix, paying attention to detail, you know what I'm saying? Staying focused for 3 minutes of every round, right? Not falling asleep at the wheel, so to speak, right? So that's what I was seeing, right? From an approach standpoint, he put himself in a position to really perform, man, and he did well. Him and his father, man, they got it done, man. And another thing, I love to see the way his father was celebrating, bro. Hey, man, look the way Pops was celebrating after that dub, man. You can't tell them boys nothing, man. They had some fun, man. They had some fun the way they was celebrating that dub, man. They had fun. Bro, what it do? It was crazy just he beat the Mexican at Mexican style. You talk to him, man. All that dog that people be asking for these fighters to show, there you go. He showed it, right? He got in there. He was physically. Another thing, you know, obviously, giving up his back to the ropes, just from a optic standpoint, you don't want to do that in a fight, right? You don't want to get your back up to the ropes. That's something that he of course, he got to work on, because when the fight was center ring, man, he was doing what he needed to do. Santion couldn't do nothing really with him. Like, you know, he's fighting back, but Brian Norman was landing way more efficient, effective, eye-catching shots. He was strong the whole way through. Just was very impressive to see him get the job done like that. You know what I'm saying? Came out of there strong, and he looked like he was still ready to go. That's what I like to see, man. Physicality and persistence is there. Once the mental catches up, he'll be even more dangerous. I'm telling you, Ant, absolutely, because he got a lot to work with physically, right? Got a lot going on. He got some feet. You seen him using some angles here and there too, man. You seen some things in there if you was really, really watching him. And I was, because people are so critical of him. So I really was a watchful eye. But his shot placement, punch selection was on point. And I love the use of the uppercuts on both sides. I love the use of the uppercuts on both sides. You don't always see that with fighters. You'll see him use the uppercut, but it'll probably be with one hand predominantly. Now I see him shooting uppercuts with both hands, and it was beautiful to see, and it was paying off. Just the reflection was good with it, fam. The IBF is determined to make themselves relevant first. But now Usyk, we 8 pound for pound fighters. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Creole, what it do, fam? How you feeling? Kello, my guy, how you feeling, bro? Ashley's Corner, what it do, cuz what's good with it? How y'all feeling? So yeah, man, Brian Norman again for me. Beautiful performance, man. That's what you want to see. And like I say, a lot of times we be we real loud with our criticism, man, but we don't be as loud with the, I don't even like to call it praise, but giving people they just do, so to speak, right now. We ain't going maul over this weekend like that man ain't had one of the best fights of the night. You get what I'm saying? He damn sure stole the show. And this is one of the times where you could have said that was main event worthy. That's how good that fight was. That was main event worthy. The performance was main event worthy because the main event stunk. Man, it sucked bad, bro. Bad. I'm going to get to that, too. I just wanted to make sure I gave B. Norman Jr. and his pops their just due because, you know, they took their criticism and they lumps as a team, although they never lost. They took a lot of heat, a lot of criticism for their last couple of performances, even though they beat an undefeated guy in the process. You still, you know, some of the performances overshadowed the win, and I'm glad he put all that behind him, was able to put together a performance that people going to be able to talk about. Now you open people's eyes a bit more, you know, and it ain't over. Like, it's just the beginning. Now you open people's eyes. Now, you know what I mean? You brought some more attention to yourself. Now it's to really keep people locked in now, each and every time you fight. But I think, like I said, after a win like this, he opened a lot of people's eyes, bro. And he snatched up an interim title. I don't know, man. This could potentially be setting up a boost fight, man. Who knows? Could potentially be setting up a boost fight down the line. It's very possible. What's good with the fate? How you feeling? Brian Norman versus Benn is a fight I like to see based on styles. And me too. And look, I hear people kind of against that. And I think the reason naturally people got some resistance towards Conor Benn and seeing him in fights is because of his situation and him clearing his name. And he still ain't, you know, still don't think the man cleared his name, so to speak. So I don't think people really too interested in seeing him in any fights. But look, I think the names, see what people fail to realize, if you look at it, he moving his way up the ladder. You know what I mean? Yeah, he got grabbed the version of the title, grabbed the interim title. I think calling out a Mario Barrios and a Conor Benn, I think those are realistic fights. I think those are in or around his competition level where they're a good test to see exactly where else he needs to excel, right? You know what I mean? Where he got better at. Barrios is a tough fight for anybody, most people at 47, right? Conor Benn, let's see what he got, man. Look, I'm not against it. And the fact that he had to fight in the States, at least he won't be off no eggs. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not against seeing the fights for him, right? Well, I take that name off the table. That'd be good for a young Brian Norman because I'm definitely picking him to be Conor Benn. I'm telling you, he fighted Conor Benn, I definitely rolling with B Norman. Go ahead and drop the belt so his boy Norman can get that strap, right? That's what's going to happen, I think, eventually, too, Kello. I think that strap goes vacant. And I wonder, do they upgrade him? Do they upgrade him to a full champion instead of interim? I wonder. John Tish at 147 is interesting. Now we see names coming to the front now. That's what I'm saying. For sure, Brian Norman versus Stanionis. You get it. You see how quick that worked, Fate? You see how his name just got tossed right there. Boom. Right in the hat with everybody else. Tim Layton, what it do, fam? JBT family in the building. What's good, bro? You see? So, look, man, that's what a good win could do for you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what a good win do. That was a great win. A stoppage. It was a statement, man. That's a statement. And I think he broke Buddy nose, man. That was impressive, bro. He beat him up something good, man. He beat him up. B Norman, and he stunned on him, posed on him and everything. I enjoyed that, man. B Norman was looking like bully in there, man. Norman in boots, you get what I'm saying? And McQueen, man, might be setting that up down the line. Why not? Why not? I hear my bro Remo like the Jalil Hackett work. He like that Jalil Hackett fight. Why not? I'm looking at all those fights as possibilities, to be honest with you. I mean, they all possibilities. Why not? Don't take. That's why I say when you young and you still relatively unproven, you still trying to prove yourself. Let's not take no fights off the table for him, whether that be Conor Benn, whether that be Mario Barrios. Why take fights off the table for him when he's still in a position where he's trying to learn, right? So that's how those are different fights. And he ain't fought nobody like a Conor Benn just yet. You get what I'm saying? He ain't fought a Mario Barrios just yet. Mario Barrios is pretty damn good. You get what I'm saying? So don't take no fights off the table for him. Centillion, so yeah, he's still, I'm about to say he's not too old, right? And just Santillan, I think that's how they were saying it. But yeah, man, good. That was a great win for him. And the fact that people had this guy, Kello, stopping Brian Norman, and he in fact stopped him and bullied him, battered him. Impressive, man. Took some good shots, showed a good beard, showed some resilience, heart. I mean, and great conditioning. Like, that's what I want to ask him about, man. What was that training camp like? I'm always interested to ask fighters about their training camps, because when you see performances like that and they look better than they did in recent fights, it's a lot of times you could go back, or they can go back as fighters and highlight how well the training camp went leading up to this fight, and it just end up leading to a great performance inside the ring. You get what I'm saying? And I think that was the case for him. Get what I'm saying? I think he had a really good training camp. That's what it looked like. Looked like he had top-notch work. He was in great shape, phenomenal shape. He didn't slow down. He set a pace and he maintained it. That's what was impressive to me. Setting the pace and maintaining it, man. This Barrios improved each fight. You get what I'm saying? As you gave him an opportunity, people was ready to throw him away. He lost to Keith Thurman. But since then, all he's done is win. And it's some impressive-ass fights. So you can't toss guys away, man. Gotta give guys a chance to get it back. Some troll on X said that Norman needed to be humble after the KO. And I was like, 30-ass fight, that guy don't deserve a damn thing. Man, people gotta forget, Miss Joette, this stuff be entertainment, bro. Like, he don't mean nothing, no harm by, you know what I mean? He's just having fun, man. Like, that's the thing, yo. It's crazy. Like, we can go above and beyond with our criticism on these fighters, right? We can go crazy on them. But the minute they confident and they enjoying the work that they put in, it's like, oh, you gotta be humble. I don't even like that word. Go look it up. Me and my bro was having a conversation about the word humble. Go look it up, man. Tell me if you want your kids to be humble. I'm telling you, you might really rethink that. I think that's just something people threw out there for the longest, man. It's like they always want us to be humble. Hell no, man. You beat ass, enjoy it, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that. It's entertainment, man. Have fun, be humble. Humble ain't getting you no knockouts. Whoop these dudes' ass, talk your shit, celebrate, have fun, man. You get what I'm saying? Again, he got to deal with all the criticism when he don't look as good, right? When he don't do good, he got to sit there and take all the criticism that come with it, right? Hell no. Nah. If you want to celebrate a little bit, be Norman, be ass, bro. Hell no, man. Don't be humble. They was counting you out, and I said it all along. They counted you wrong. Salute to my guy Senior on the Rise podcast, because he put me on the spot and asked me who I got. And I heard somebody saying that they was picking him to get knocked out. Hell no, don't be humble. They was picking you to get knocked out, bro. That's why his pops was celebrating like that. It ain't nothing personal with the opponent. He went over there, that dude up, gave him his just due. He like, man, but look, man, I'm excited, man. I'm here. I arrived. Y'all was ready to count me out. I had a couple rough fights. I got knocked down. Yeah, I got cut. Yeah, I was rushing my work. You know what I'm saying? I was, you know what I mean? But he's still learning on the job. He young as hell. You get what I'm saying? These dudes don't be having no crazy extensive amateur backgrounds. He ain't got no 2 gold medals. He ain't got no, you get what I'm saying? He in here learning on the job, and it was a beautiful performance, man. That's how you put it together, man. He fought when he needed to fight, boxed when he needed to box. He picked his shots very well. He took shots well, and he kept coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? He kept coming. I love it. I love to see people win when they being counted out. Hell nah. They was saying he gonna get knocked out, man. B. Norman came out there and put the beats on that man. That's what we love to see, man. That's how you do it, B. Norman. Know what I mean? Told us we was gonna show out, and he did it, man. Put in the necessary work, be confident, enjoy the moment. That's all he did. And that's why I say, like, I don't think he overdid it, right? He didn't overdo the moment, but you could just tell, like, I'm the kind of guy that I look at the whole picture, man. And I could just imagine I don't just look at him and be, oh, he just showboating, man. He need to chill. Man, you got to think. Look, he went right over there to Timothy Bradley and started talking to him. All that criticism, he been hearing that. He been taking notes. He like, oh, all right, I hear y'all. Y'all betting against me. Y'all picking against me. I'm about to go out here and show out, bro. I'm about to go out here and show out. And then it's just like, it probably was a rush. When he got the result that he wanted, he like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. Like, now say something. So that's what I be saying, bro. Like, think about something. He could have some tough fights where he still win, right? And I understand we gonna critique the performances. That's what we do, is boxing. But we be super loud with the criticism. We be extra loud and we'll go above and beyond. He look like this. He don't look that good, man. He ain't it. He ain't it. Then as soon as he do something very good and he look good and he check the boxes off that he ain't checking the other fights, we say, oh no, he gotta be humble, man. See, he need to just be happy he won. Man, no, he don't. Y'all was loud as hell when he looked shaky, as y'all put it, right? Had a couple performances where you like, man, I don't know. All right, then. Well, now you see one where you like, man, that's how you fight. Now what's important is he build off this fight. He build off the momentum. He been undefeated. This is a great win over his best opponent to date. You know what I mean? 32-0. He took him out of there. He got a lot more to prove. It ain't over yet, but that's a start, man. He got an intern belt. You gotta love that for him, man. Fight, you know what I mean? Repping Atlanta, he doing his thing, man. Doing his thing. And saluting my guy, Pac-Man ATL Tay Jones, man. He said, I was, talking to him a little bit on Twitter, and he said he knew from the training camp. And see, man, matter of fact, that's why I be saying the stuff I be saying. Y'all just don't be one y'all to think I just be up here talking. This is why I said I would ask him about the training camp, because of the way he performed and his conditioning. You knew his training camp was spot on. And Tay Jones was saying he knew from training camp that Shorty was going, what kind of fight it was going to be. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you can tell from the work that you see a guy putting in. You like, yo, he about to show out, bro. He about to show out. He about to show out. And just give him a couple of fights, bro. Just be patient with him. Man, that's a fact, man. Let that young man grow, man. He said he knew what type of fight Big Supreme would it do, family. Free League Wilder's blood. Right. Facts, reasons I don't shit on no fighters. Right, John Wick. This shit ain't easy what they doing, bro. This shit ain't easy to go out there. They got to think this their job to go out there in front of all these people. Every time you fight, have the best night of your life on the job in front of all these people. It just ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. So you're going to see guys. My thing is I'm appreciative of the growing pains. The shit that the average guy is shit on the fighter for, I'll try to understand it and leave room for improvement. You get what I'm saying? I like to see the growing pains. I like to see people get tested. Maybe you don't have your best performance. I like to hear the little chirps getting louder with people saying what you not. And then you come out here and do this, and then they forced to eat their crow, or they forced to get that man his credit at the end of the day. And I think that's what B. Norman did. 704 Joe, what it do, family? How you feeling? He said, hey, a problem, bro. My bad, John. My bad. Kids, my bad. But yeah, man, Brian Norman is a problem for anybody that you get in the ring. If you gonna sleep on him, you might have some trouble, man. He showed that he got something. He working with something, man. I ain't about to anoint him and say, he made it and I had the best this and that. But look, it's improvement. And that's all you can ask for from a young fighter that's learning. Improvement from fight to fight. That's the goal. Realistic improvement from fight to fight. What have people been saying? Yeah, he smothered his work. He kind of shot his load in this fight. He looked like this in that fight. He kind of checked those boxes. He slowed the fight down a bit. And like I said, he went through the gears. much more efficiently than he typically does. You know what I'm saying? He took his time, his patience, his vision, his eyes. He was on point. He was focused. He was focused the entire fight. He ain't had those real lapses in the fight that you've seen in recent memory, right? So it was one of those performances that you just want to build off. You want to see what he got next. You want to see, you know what I mean, what he do after this. Marquis, what's good with it, fam? Yeah, I hate that they do it like that, Big Supreme. Like, what have you done for me lately? It's like, even when you win it don't be enough for people. Ernie was good with it. I like to see fighters hungry. Me too. Miss Joyce said the fight is the easy part. The hardest part is the week, months of grueling camp, day after day, week after week. That's my worst nightmare. I'm telling you. Yeah, next gen, what it do, fam? Terrence Hunt, he said, how could they strip him on the belt? He just won. The belt's boxing is crazy. Yeah. I mean, it was next gen, what it do, fam? They was planning on doing this. Salute to LWBoxing. Like I said, LW already, it was on top of this. He said he knew they was going to strip him anyway. He made a post, like I said, back in November. This was back in November of 2023. And he, here we go now with them saying they're going to strip him. So he's always on point with his info, man. Trying to strip the young Usyk, man. The young Usyk, man. But it's all good because it ain't going to change the fact that he beat Fury, dethroned him, and snatched up all the belts, became undisputed. I just wonder what his next move would be. Like, who do he fight next? I mean, he beat the guys at the top. So, like, who do we fight now? I mean, how long do we stick around? Rematch clauses don't trump mandatories. Shit, apparently not with this, but they saying they was gonna strip him, and they're trying to make it so that Hrgovic and Daniel Dubois, their fight on June 1st on that 5 vs. 5 is for the title. But I was talking about Brian Norman next gen. Brian Norman win was spectacular Saturday, man. He stole the show, man. He looked a lot better than the main event. That was main event worthy, that performance was anyway, for sure. Chop Shop, what's good with it, family? How you feeling? Jaron Anderson will be an elite matchup. That'll be a fun fight. Road to Redemption, Andy Ruiz. For who? For Usyk? Shit, man. That Andy Ruiz, that means you gotta consider that whoever fights Usyk is getting shots at titles. So I think Andy Ruiz been out the mix too long. That wouldn't even make sense. I wouldn't even want to see it. The arguably the best heavyweight lineal champion. He did. Or Breezy, what it do? Usyk lost. You did? Yeah, I mean, look, I ain't, I can't, it was one of those fights, bro. It was a close competitive fight, but maybe the knockdown separated them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the knockdown made the difference. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that knockdown, because it could have been over. You know what I mean? Arguably in the 9th. So that's one thing I would have hated to see, a fight where you clearly seen a dude out like that on his feet, and they could have called it off. They still allowed it to rock. It's tough, but I'm glad he won for that reason. 23 said Brian Norman. Powers unreal. Them punches were hard. Yeah, he was punching. He was, wasn't he? Better be versus Opatai is another one I want to see. Whew, that's a dangerous fight for Opatai. I don't know if he's ready for that. I wonder, man. I don't know if he's ready for that one. Zhang should get a shot if he beats Wilder. Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see why not, Trey. That makes sense though. You know what I'm saying? Wilder looked like he in some great shape. I see him out there on the track. He hitting the road, hitting that road. He putting in that road work. That's what I like to see, man. I like to see that about Wilder, putting in that road work, man. I know him actually a lot more offensive from Wilder. Bigger can punch hard. Nah, shit. I don't know. I like what I seen from him, though. I liked his approach. Like I said, he took his time. Going through the gears. You know what I'm saying? And it paid dividends. He ain't blow his load early. You know what I'm saying? And it made a big difference, y'all. He understood he had 12 rounds, and he approached the fight the right way. Him and his dad, man, they put together a good game plan. He went out there and executed, man. It was going to work. I like the body work. I like I said, the use of the uppercuts on both sides. I mean, I like the consistent attack. He constantly was responding. He ain't let none of the rounds like get away from him too much where he just wasn't fighting back. He did a lot of things well in there. You know, biggest negative probably was giving his back up to the ropes. You seen it, huh, Next Gen? You see his ability to make you miss? You see it, right? See when he uses defense slip and get his head off the line, he got the reflexes and the wherewithal to make you pay. You see? So it's a lot to like from him. He just got to keep working, keep improving, keep putting it together. And I think that stuff come with experience. I think that fight like this, man, you'll learn a lot from it. You learn a lot about yourself in a fight like this. You know what I'm saying? And I know he heard all the whispers. I know he heard people count him out. That's why he was over there talking to Tim Bradley like that. Jay Grant, what it do, fam? Lons, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Take something like Jaron Anderson and beat Usyk. Yeah, Usyk, man, he's just a very smart guy. He's just a really smart fighter, man. That experience, bro, that pedigree is different. Jaron Anderson is athletic. Yeah, I think it'd take an athletic fighter. I mean, because you see Fury was able to give him some issues for sure. Like he definitely had some rounds where it looked like he was about to take this fight and run with it. But like I said, Usyk, man, he's impressive, man. He's impressive, very. He found a way to neutralize some of what Fury wanted to do. And once I seen him go away from that body attack, I knew it was going to get tougher for him. I think that was his best shot, to be consistent going to Usyk's body. Hopefully down the stretch he'll slow him down more. But I'm telling you, them championship rounds for Usyk, just pay attention, man. If a fight is close and we talking about it still in the balance, and them championship rounds going to make the difference, watch how Usyk perform in championship rounds. 10, 11, and 12 hit different for him. I'm telling you, especially that he had hurt his guy that bad in the ninth. He hurt his guy bad in the ninth. Telling you, man, that dude is 12-round material for real. He built to go them 12. He a different guy, much different guy. Anderson not ready yet. It's still a little early, I would think. It's still a bit early. 8-1 Hoops on, my guy. What it do, Brody? Gas tank on 100. Nostalgia life in the building. What's good with it, fam? Yeah, man. And that's another thing, man. Usyk, bro. He took some body shots. He took some uppercuts. He got hurt. Bro, he wasn't beat. He had his mind made up. That's why I said mental toughness is something that you can't measure that on paper. You can't measure hard on paper either. Kyle Sports, the box story, and JBT family. What's good, Kyle? How you feeling, bro? Usyk, yeah, he do, right? He do. And this is a guy that he came up from cruiserweight, undersized, taking them shots from that big behemoth, man. You get what I'm saying? He done took, this man went 24 rounds with AJ without getting knocked down. He took some body shots, I think, that affected him. But you get what I'm saying? Then he took Fury 12 rounds, no knockdown. Special talent, bro. Special talent. Everybody kept saying his body made of glass. He gonna end up getting stopped late. Look what he did, man. He said Andy will stop him. Andy is who? Usyk? No, I think he'll box him. I ain't gonna lie. I think he'll box Andy up. But the Storm too, because at one point it looked like Fury. Yeah, man, it did Next Gen. It did. The middle rounds, it got spooky, didn't it, bro? I was like, oh man. Yeah, I started looking like, damn, Usyk. I had that feeling for just a second, and right before it could really fully settle in, that feeling like, it's about to get dark. Nah, he kicked up. I said, damn, he ain't beat, bro. Like, he had his mind made up. It didn't backfire. He was like, man, I'm going to stay on this dude. I'm going to stay in his chest. I'm going to stay in his face. I'm going to, and it was at a point where he got hurt a little bit. He was forced to kind of slow down, kind of go to a little plan B for a second. You know what I mean? And then he got right back to it. Once he started marching back forward, I knew he was good. Because it was a point in the fight where Usyk wasn't marching forward as much. I was like, I think them body shots done took a toll. I think I seen Usyk taking some deep breaths, but then he got back to it, man. That's why I say he really a championship level fighter. That Fury was gonna fold him to the body. Man, I'm telling you, that's why I say I can't count him out. I just know I've seen him take some shots to the body that he definitely didn't like. I felt like in a fight like this, he was gonna be prepared to deal with it. Tank sparring video. He's stupid. Yeah, man. He was knocking them all around, bro. He was knocking them all around the place, bro. Andy Ruiz got fast hands and was doing like he did Joshua. Nope. And that's kind of, I hear you, but that's not really a good comparison because Usyk beat Joshua and he's nothing like that. Totally different fighters, bro. Way a lot more cerebral, I think. Usyk is, bro. Just more versatile, man. More versatile, very experienced. Yo, it's a lot. It's not easy. It's not gonna be easy for nobody to beat him. Somebody like Andy Ruiz, I think he'll box him. I really do. And you know the combinations that people be talking about with Andy Ruiz, like Usyk just won't be available for some of that. You know what I mean? Of course he'll get hit, but a lot of it just won't be available. 400 amateur fight, Usyk special, man. I'm telling you. Hey, yeah, Sadiq Brown. What it do, fam? How you feeling, Usyk? Yeah, he showed he a dog. He showed he a dog. You don't take punishment like that. You don't take shots like that from a guy that big, whether people think he a puncher or not. You don't take shots like that from that kind of guy and don't feel it. And look how he had Fury. Look at Fury, bro. Look how he had Fury all over the place. Not even a puncher. You kept calling his middleweight. He called him a steroided middleweight, bro. You kept calling this man a middleweight. You're gonna do this and that to him, bro. You kept calling him rabbit. And the rabbit hopped on your ass, man. Rabbit hopped on your ass, bro. Rabbit hopped on him, man.
I come here to fight. You know what's coming. You're getting smashed to pieces, Sausage. I'm going to bust him. Sausage, ugly little man, rabbit. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. You ugly little man.
Yeah. That's going to always be funny, bro. He did all that trolling, bro. And that's when I knew he got in the ring. He still was trolling, playing with Usyk. Look at Usyk's eyes, bro. He wasn't playing. He was all business. Usyk wasn't going to take his eye off the prize. He wasn't going to celebrate prematurely. He wasn't going to do none of that until he won this fight, bro. He was fighting for something different, man. Man, around, I wouldn't mind seeing Usyk and Andy for tune-up. I don't know where the hell Andy Ruiz been at. Fury like a screensaver going back and forth across. Oh man, damn! You say a bro look like a screensaver going back and forth across the room. Yeah, man. It got dark in there for Fury. All that playing, Tyson Fury was almost ready to meet him. Had that man out on his feet. Know what I mean? Look at his head in the corner of the ropes, man. Usyk taking his time, man. He was lighting his ass up in that 9th round, bro. Credit to Fury. He tough as hell, man. Look at his legs in the bottom picture. Them legs was buckled, man. He was all over the place. Had that man all over the place, man. Fury definitely sold the fight. He made it fun. And then he sold it inside the ring, too, because they fought a damn good fight. They fought a great fight. At least he ain't do all that, it wasn't all for nothing. He sold it there and he got in there and they performed. Because it took a special performance in the second half of that fight for Usyk to win this. And it still was very close. That boy dog. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Oh, great fighter had no personality. It'd be like that too, right? It'd be like that too, Big Supreme. A lot of them. Next round, he was just trying to recover, bro. His legs was gone. Stretched out boxer. What to do, family? He said Usyk like the little brother that finally got mad at his big brother picking on him, start going to work. It was just beautiful to see, man. Beautiful work, man, by this guy. Y'all see the picture on the left, man, the different versions of Usyk, man. That's why I say in 22 fights, That just highlight all the stuff he did from the Olympics, you know what I mean, to turning pro, you know what I mean, to winning all the titles at cruiserweight, to winning them, being unified at heavyweight, to fighting for his country, to winning undisputed. This picture on the left speak volumes, man. When you look at that, that really highlight Usyk as just being one of the pound for pound best fighters of today. And it shouldn't even really be much argument as to how high he up on the list, especially when you got guys pound for pound greats like Terrence Crawford saying it too, echoing the same sentiments, man. That's a dope ass picture, bro. That really highlighted all the significant points of his career all the way up into Saturday night. You could how could you not be happy for the dude? You get what I'm saying? Doing it for his pops, doing it for his country. Never selfish, you know what I'm saying? Like Fury say he's just trying to get his money and get out. You get what I'm saying? Like he prolonged this situation, whether it was intentional or not. Remember all the wild, bogus demands? Remember all of that stuff? All the trolling? Remember? The J.O. Pataya elbow that caused the cut and the postponement? Remember all of that? They kept saying, the postponement going to do Fury some good. Just gave him extra time to train and all of this and all of that. Man, it's dope, man. It's dope. Nah, this from IG Chop. I think Fury and Wilder did a number on each other. Fight took some out of both them guys. Absolutely. And it's time for people to revisit that conversation too. Good point, Dante. It's easy to see from Wilder's standpoint, right? You know Wilder got we obviously see the damage he took because he came out on the bad side of the losses, right? But I said this before, don't nobody take that many Wilder right hands. It's going to be the same exact fighter either. You could think what you want. Yeah, he went on to win. But I said this before, y'all. I said this before. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it as one, too. I'm going to use it. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to double back and use it as one. I'm going to use it as one because I only put it in there just for that. I am. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that. But I said this before. That those Wilder right hands took something out of him. And whether he won or not, he wasn't the same fighter either. And people, I think he covered that up. I think Fury knew what he was and what he wasn't, which is why if you look at his opponent selection after Wilder, none of it is impressive. You don't care about none of those fights after Wilder. And you to be all the way 100, you almost don't care about the fights before, maybe the Klitschko, you know what I mean? Maybe a couple fights, but you don't care about his career before Wilder. And after Wilder, it was weak all the way up into Usyk. And then look what happened. So he knew what he was and what he wasn't. Him and his team knew, which is, in my opinion, why he took favorable matchups after that Wilder trilogy, because he wasn't the same fighter. This is why he fought guys that he could beat. Facts, man. They be I be putting them in my description. Some of them be JCG Designs is one of the dudes that be doing it. But you get what I'm saying? He took a bunch of favorable matchups, and this is why he did it. This is why he delayed the Usyk fight. This is why he made a bunch of bogus demands and didn't get right up in here. This is why he went so hard to lose weight once the fight got postponed that other time for the cut. You get what I'm saying? Because he knew what kind of fighter Usyk was. He kept calling him steroid middleweight, rabbit this, you ugly that. Yeah, but you went in there, this ugly little steroid in middleweight that you was calling him, made you drop weight, though. He made you focused. He made you drop all that weight and come in there and try to play his game. Truth be told, he might have beat you before y'all got in there because you came in there trying to drop all that weight. He ain't even had a mindset to go in there and try to lean and lay on him all fight because he knew Usyk was too talented for that. And that would have been risky for him to come in there heavy and not be able to keep up with an athletic, a shifty guy like that with really good feet, educated feet. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. He made him change his tactics from the rip. Usyk went into this fight being Usyk. He's always in shape. He wasn't no career heavy at 233. He was in the 220s. They mispronounced his weight. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was some type of mix-up with the weight. So Usyk came in there doing what Usyk typically do. And the difference is the little guy that's an undersized heavyweight took it to this 6'9" anomaly and almost had his ass out in the 9th round. Had it not been for the referee, you know, maybe I'm gonna just say noticing the magnitude of the situation with it being undisputed on the line, he didn't stop it because he could have. At any point, he'd have waved that fight off in the ninth when he hurt you. He'd have been within his rights to do it. But because he didn't, we got I think, what you could call a classic heavyweight 12-round fight. You know what I mean? Where the great little man beat the very good big man. The very good big man lost to the great little man. You know what I'm saying? He lost to the great little man and got him soften him up. Man, Francis tenderized him. Nah, but look, if anything, though, Al Booger, if anything, family, who really tenderized them? Who really tenderized them, though? Who had a trilogy with him? Yeah, he got it all. He got it all. He got it all in the trilogy. But who changed them? Who took a piece of Tyson Fury with them? Deontay Wilder. It's not a one-way street. That's the thing. This ain't a video game. You know, in a video game, you beat a guy, your energy replenish in your next, you know what I mean, in your next fight. This ain't a video game. The pieces that Wilder took of his ass with him, pause to the pause community, the pieces that Wilder took of him, they ain't getting them back either. He ain't getting them back. You get it. It's not a video game. You might get back in the ring and be fresh and strong. You might have a new training camp, but your health bar never, you know what I mean, fill all the way back up to the top. If you get where I'm going for my video game people, y'all know what I'm saying. The next round, your energy don't just fill up again. Nah, bro. He took pieces of you too. So as well as everybody wanted to say, well, Wilder, he changed Wilder. Wilder will never be the same, or he damaged goods. So is Fury, which is why, back to my original point, why he took a bunch of, I don't even want to over-exaggerate it, why he took several favorable matchups and then he fought Usyk. But he took his time fighting Usyk. He took his time to the point where he gave us a trilogy that nobody in the world wanted to see. He gave us a trilogy. Don't ever forget. Instead of giving us a real fight, he gave us a trilogy that nobody wanted to see. Nobody in the world. Derek Chisora. And y'all telling me that this dude ain't different? He rather fought an MMA fighter. Mind you, this is the guy that he don't care about nothing. He said he didn't care about money, so you can't say it was all about money. That Ngannou fight was for a reason. It was more to the Ngannou fight than what was led on. Him getting knocked down, him not looking good, it was more to that. Then you see he come and he drop all his weight for Usyk. It get postponed and he drop even more weight. Nah, man. Nah, the lifestyle caught up to Tyson Fury. Him playing around with his career, taking it for granted, kind of caught up to him. Him fighting a bunch of favorable matchups. Him getting saved by the referee in the Wilder fights caught up to him. All that shit caught up to him. And it almost, he still got saved in this fight. But all that shit caught up to him on the night. All that stuff caught up to him on the night. Used to having all these advantages when you go into these fights. You went in there with a guy that you called a steroid middleweight, and he got in your ass, to be quite frank. You know what I mean? Usyk went in there and put hands on you. You know what I mean? He said, right, the pause community, right? You know they're a community out there. Wilder made his soul do the boomerang with that Undertaker knockdown. You dig what I'm saying? Wilder almost sent them to meet him. Wilder almost sent them to meet him. Finally get a boxing game in October. Yeah, it got to come out. It got to, bro. You get what I'm saying, Chop? You get what I'm saying? So I just think, and again, it's easier to highlight the damage that's done when you the guy on the losing end of things. But if you being real and you gotta acknowledge, like, just because of you won don't mean you didn't take damage. Nobody's getting pretty much knocked unconscious by Wilder right hands and you just all of a sudden you normal. You were the same fighter you are. Several right hands. Like, he dropped you 4 times and ended you in 2 of those fights. For real. So those was 2 knockouts. You want to be honest? Really want to be real, but you know what I mean? He got saved again. Against Usyk. But Usyk 12 rounds hit different. I've been saying this all along. You've seen it in the Joshua fights. And credit to Usyk for taking the necessary fights. I think those Joshua fights prepare him to be able to fight a big guy like Fury. You know what I'm saying? If you could take shots from Anthony Joshua to the body, head shots from Anthony Joshua, who's more of a puncher than Fury, you definitely can deal with Fury's punches. And even with that, he still was getting hurt because Fury's a big guy, so he can hurt anybody I think he gets in there with. That's why I say I don't understand why people so comfortable saying he can't punch or he pillow fisted. You really think a guy that's way more than 250, 60 pounds is going to be pillow fisted? You know what I mean? Now, he might not be no concussive puncher, but them punches hurt. See how hard he's punching Usyk in the body? Seen some of them deep breaths Usyk was taking after them body shots, bro. Them shots hurt. Them damn punches hurt. You seen them uppercuts Tyson Fury was landing? Them things hurt, man. Them joints hurt. I think these bad performances just Fury out of shape. Just Fury out of shape. Yeah, Fury, yeah. And it's crazy because now he got in shape, but he was in shape, and it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Usyk will easily smooth Canelo. Man, hell yeah, he beat Canelo. EJ lost. Oh, yeah. Ryan Garcia is a consistent liar and cheater. Just Riano. You know, like Ryan, PJ's big dog, and the building was good. My guy right there. Them uppercuts hurt. You get what I'm saying? They was nasty. When they 23, them uppercuts was nasty, bro. Them uppercuts was nasty. That's why I said, man, Usyk is a flat-out dog, man. A flat-out dog. Like, you got to be able to respect where Usyk is coming from. You got to, man. You got to. Any other ref? That would have been, that would have been a stoppage, 23. It would have been a stoppage. The real only said that at 114. I can't. The thing with me, I never argue somebody's viewpoint, bro, because I know we all real boxing fans. And I know we all watch the fight. So it's really one of them fights when people tell me stuff like that, bro, all I know is we had a great fight. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them. So I'm cool with it. For me, I feel like the right man won. I do think the knockout might have made the knockdown might have made the difference. And the fact that I'm cool with Usyk winning, aside from the fact I feel like he pulled it off, I think he won the championship rounds, won the fight for him along with that knockdown. The knockdown set up the championship rounds for him to win the championship rounds, in my opinion, because I think he really took something out of Fury in that ninth. And I think 10, 11, and 12, I think he spent 10 trying to recover. And I think Usyk was on top of him for 11 and 12 too. I think he did very well, like, in those fights. Like, that's the thing. Usyk really a championship fighter. And if he's in a position, I've seen it before, if the fight looks close and it's still in the balance and it's up to them championship rounds, he going to get it done. I put my money on him to get it done. Yeah, he can take a hell of a punch. But yeah, it was a close fight, bro. So I never argue that it wasn't, or somebody seeing it. You know what I mean? It just was one of them fights. Jay Allen was good, fam. As Usyk started to block those counter uppercuts, he was getting inside. Jay, he went back to them level changes, bro, that he went away from for a few rounds that allowed Usyk to be able to, allowed Fury to be able to settle into a rhythm. He started attacking the body really well and then mixing up shots to the head. And it looked like Usyk didn't know where the offense was coming from for a second. Didn't look like he didn't know what to do for a quick second. That was the first time I seen Usyk in a fight where it looked like you clearly seen it took him a couple rounds, a few rounds to figure out what the hell was going on, because Tyson Fury was working. He was cooking for a minute. Big boy was cooking for a minute, bro. Big boy was on it for a minute, y'all. I think a lot of people wondering what happened to all of this sudden one punch knockout artist. Yep, something changed all of a sudden. Nope, A1. You know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my brother, man. Jay Hardcore, man. He said for family. That is my family. Salute to the big homie in the Cash App, always supporting this grind.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Much love to my bro, Jay Hardcore. Had a 116, 113. Nope. I don't think they did stretched out. Yeah, man. I thought he pulled it off, yo. I thought that the knockdown could have separated it. I think the knockdown plus him winning the championship rounds did it. You know what I'm saying? Those rounds hit different, man. Those are like the lasting impressions on the judges. And with Fury being just previously hurt the round prior to the start of the championship rounds, I think was very telling. I think a lot of people was able to see that because, a lot of people arguably that fight could have been stopped right there in the ninth. Cool. Granted, it's an undisputed fight. They let it rock. Cool. I think he spent the 10th round recovering. I think he spent some of that 11th round still trying to get right. But Usyk was steady. He was keeping the pressure on. He was staying active. He was picking his shots well all the way to the end, man. Smart ass fighter, dude. He's a smart guy. It's very smart. Real in the 5th and 6th rounds. Yeah, that body attack was wild. I was like, damn. He tearing my boy Usyk body up. I thought he was gonna fold him for a second. I'm like, man, them body shots loud. I'm like, man, he banging both sides of the body too. I'm like, he keeps slipping them in there. He got like the 6, I think like a 7-inch reach advantage. I'm like, man, he utilizing it, bro. He was cooking for a second. Fury was on top of it, but he went away from the body shots. And Usyk went back to the level changes and started giving him more fits. Know what I mean? It started once I seen him kind of stymie his offense a bit. I was like, Usyk back cooking. He back cooking, man. He back cooking. What happened to the Crunk style? Crunk style met the Ukrainian style. Crunk style met the Ukrainian style, bro. He started kicking ass. That's what happened. Bro tried to weight bully and got bullied. I'm telling you, teach what it do, family. How you feeling? It was the first time I seen Usyk work this hard. That size and reach. Usyk was missing those straights by a couple of inches initially. He was, teach, and you seen him. You know why I think he started to land them after a while? Because he started going to the body, teach. Remember, he was picking some of the shots to the body, bringing the hands down a little bit, taking the attention off the head shots, and then he started to land that left too that he was missing with. He started finding a home for that left. Usyk is just a very smart dude, yo. That's why I say, like, for him to be at such a size and weight disadvantage, to find a way to beat this guy. He had the big guy all over the place, bro. This dude literally is like the Big Show versus The Rock or something, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He had the Big Show in there. He knocking the Big Show all over the place, bro. He knocked the Big Show all over the place, man. Had that man all over the place. Look at him. Had him all over the place, man. He had that man. Look at Usyk, man. This 6'9", so who's 6'9"? What? And he chopped him down. Usyk said he my height now. Know what I'm saying? And they're looking like the big slow. Know what I'm saying? Look at God Tyson Fury looking like an oversized olive oil. Know what I'm saying? Man, look at him. Got him punching bro all over the place. He like that painting down there in the right. And yeah, he's kicking his ass in there. Usyk, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. He got it done. Man, you got to give that man credit. They said he wasn't gonna go to heavyweight. They said he was undersized. You get what I'm saying? Salute to the queen, Aisha. She in the cash app. She said for supporting, man. Always supporting the grind. Salute to the queen. Much love, much appreciation to you. Man, he had that punching that man all over the ring.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Much love to the queen, Aisha, man. Just Davis in the building in UK. I can tell you most English are happy that Fury lost. Now, it ain't about English. See, it ain't about in UK. It ain't about English. Usyk is from the Ukraine. What that mean? Like, you get none of that. No, Fury lost because he lost. He lost to the better man. It's not about being happy Fury lost. I thought the better man won. I thought the better man won for boxing. I think the man that represented boxing at the highest level won. I think the guy that never popped dirty, get what I'm saying, keep his name out of the headlines for the wrong reasons. It's a lot to be happy. Matter of fact, bro, just take a look at the picture on the left. You can't be happy for that. That picture illustrates all his significant points in his career. Why wouldn't we be happy for Usyk? The right man won. He represents boxing at a different level because he inside and outside the ring. He a true champion. I'm busy. Peace, family. Appreciate you, queen, as always. So you see what I'm saying? It's nothing personal with Fury, but if you asking me, he a guy that popped dirty. He a guy that had floppy gloves. We ain't gotta get into it. You paid a photographer to remove photos of your gloves that showed your knuckle print. You go on and on. Deontay Wilder legit sporting a dent in his head after fighting him. This dude wasn't known for knocking nobody out. All of a sudden, he got one punch knockout power against Wilder. Oh, and then, but he fights in Fury's words, a steroided middleweight Saturday night and almost got sent to meet him. He almost got sent to the upper room, the sunken place, the shadow realm. You get what I'm saying? The outer limits. He almost got sent there. That guy, all of a sudden, punching power look regular now. You know what I'm saying? He's saying he can't punch. I would be a fool because I'm pretty sure he punched me one time. He probably punched me out. So I would be a fool to say Fury can't punch, but he's not a known puncher in the heavyweight division, right? In boxing. He was all of this one punch knockout artist against Wilder. That's what they was pushing. Gets in there with a guy, an undersized heavyweight, 6'3", gets in his chest, presses him out, almost sends him to meet his maker. Got to be happy for Usyk. You know what I'm saying? So you got a guy that Tyson Fury has shown that you can't really trust him. This is the same guy before the Christian Hammer fight that they made him re-glove up because he had some funny business going on with his glove. Like, I get sick of this. There's no personal attacks with Fury. The disdain that people feel towards Fury is because of him. This is a guy that talks like he's bigger than boxing. This is the same idiot that prolonged this fight, making bogus demands 80, 20, 90, 10. Wasn't this was the idiot. Usyk don't want to fight, making all these excuses, doing all this silly shit. This is the same idiot that fought all favorable matchups after cheating Deontay Wilder because he knew he couldn't beat Usyk. So he would, as long as he could get up on social media and keep calling them rabbits and gappy tooth and steroided middleweights, I ain't really got to prove to the world I got to fight him. I can just talk shit and don't fight him. Then when you actually get in there and fight him, you lose. I love it. Yes, I love it. I love the backstory. I love it. I love Usyk's story. The man in the middle of his career stopped fighting, went and fought for his country, turned back around, beat up Tyson Fury. Hell yeah, I'm happy for him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Tyson Fury is the guy that talks like he's bigger than boxing. Tyson Fury is the dude that said, I just want to get mine and get out. That's the guy that talk like he don't give a damn what the fans want. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy that went and fought an MMA fighter instead of giving us the Usyk fight instead. Yeah, this is the guy. So, again, what smoke has Usyk turned down? I ain't never seen him turn down no smoke. So, am I happy that the right man won? Hell yeah. Absolutely ecstatic that he won. But with all that being said, it's nothing personal against Tyson Fury. I just don't like the way he moved and behaved. I feel like you at the heavyweight division, the eyes are on you. That's the biggest division. It don't get bigger than heavyweights. But you got a guy that has some controversial wins over Deontay Wilder, and instead of capitalizing off that, you continue to take favorable matchups, giving us trilogies that nobody in the world asked for, fighting guys that we know you could beat. You get what I'm saying? While avoiding top quality opposition. So when I see a guy that's tricks and antics and all of that shit catch up to him, I'm not cheering that he lost, but I'm glad that the guy that I was rooting for won because he represents the sport in a different manner. You dig what I'm saying? It's not personal. Tyson Fury is still a bad man. It took a special fighter and a special performance to do what Usyk did. You know what I mean? Not too many. I ain't no fool. Not too many people gonna be able to do what Usyk did to Tyson Fury. That's just the fact of the matter. But Usyk did it. I'm happy for him. Is this like a shit on Fury type of thing? Nah, he's still a hell of a fighter, but he just got a spotty pass. He got some things about him that I don't rock with as a man. Like, I don't like fighters that talk like they bigger than the sport. I don't like fighters that you fought 3 times, you get this belt, and then you shit on it. This dude is the reason why the heavyweight division started looking as shitty, because the guy that was representing at the highest level with one of the belts was BSing with he just didn't care. He didn't take things seriously. So again, I don't. When I see a guy like that lose, I'm not gutted for him. Fury don't care, right? He'll be back. You know what I mean? Yeah, he lost because of Ukraine that war. Hood Rich was good with it. Stretched out the Rise podcast, my guy. Senior was good with it, bro. Millen Films, what it do? Y'all smash the like button for you, bro. We gonna keep cooking. Salute to my bro Tim Layton, man. So that's all, man. It's never nothing personal, bro. It's never nothing personal with Fury. I just want y'all to know and that's the thing, Melanin Queen, peace, Queen. How you feeling? There's nothing wrong with, rooting for whoever you root for, right? You know what I mean? I went back in my head like all week about like who I thought was gonna win, and Ty got put on the spot the last time on my brother Jay channel. Just salute the Hardcore Boxing News. He asked me who you got. I had to roll with Usyk, man. And it was a tough pick because I knew it was a good chance that he could lose. And you look what kind of fight we got. You get what I'm saying? But I picked the right man. The right man won. I think if we being all the way 100, or any emotions aside, we just talking about Elijah was good, representing the sport. That's what Usyk does. He's gonna be the right kind of champion, in my opinion. You don't see him entertaining MMA fighters, fighting UFC guys in the middle of his damn career. You don't see this. He about smoke. He either want to smoke or that's it. Like, you get him, and I'm not knocking nobody for getting a bag, but while you moving like this, it's very distasteful because you got a responsibility to deliver us fights as a heavyweight champion of the world. But instead, you allow the MMA fighter to drop you and make you look subpar. Then you get in here with a real guy, drop all his weight, and almost got sent to meet him. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like The loss is a result of you taking your career for granted, not making a fight when you should have made it. You got Jay Opataya and Kent, and he throws what looked like damn near an intentional elbow to prolong the fight, like the weirdest shit you've ever seen, and it comes from him. He's just full of games, man. Full of games, man. Telling you, man, like this dude got a storied past. Like some people choose to ignore it, but I can't. It's some stuff about him that just ain't solid as a fighter, and it don't sit well with me, man. You're gonna pay a photographer thousands of dollars to remove photos that people already screenshotted and took pictures of. And then you'll have people come to the chat and argue that. There's no way you can argue that. It's the reason he was paying a guy to take down photo. That's foul play. Like, I hate stuff like I never seen nobody gloves do what his did. The irony in the guy that was labeled probably one of the absolute hardest punchers in boxing, period, having a dent in his head by a guy who's not even known to be and he got a high knockout ratio, pretty high knockout, but he's not known as a concussive puncher. So imagine the irony in that. A guy that's not known to be the biggest of punchers putting a dent in the puncher's head. And people just, no, it's nothing to see. Yeah, it happens all the time. It's boxing. Somebody really came through here one time and asked me, so you really think Wilder got a dent in his head? It ain't what I think. Where you been at? You been under a rock? Pay attention. That shit right in the side of his head. Definitely wasn't there before that Fury fight. Legacy Define, what's good with it? Rod Zilla, what it do, family? You get what I'm saying? So, look, man, salute to Tyson Fury. He showed a man's heart is as big as they come. His resolve, his unwillingness to go out, to be knocked out, is just on another level. That shit is different. That dude is different. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, anomaly in the sport. If you want to believe that he's 6'9", I question that. But whatever, 6'9", he anomaly. He can move and box that well. He's been a hell of a talent, too, in boxing. Just really not my cup of tea, but that ain't gonna change the fact that I know he can fight. I know he's still one of the most skillful guys in boxing right now in the heavyweight division. But you know, I think he met his match in Oleksandr Usyk. And again, the right guy won. You know what I mean? The right guy won. So I think it's more fights to be made, man. To be honest with you, man, I think it's more fights to be made. But I wonder, where do Usyk go from here? You know what I mean? What is motivation like? Do he still feel like there's more to do after they strip you for a belt? Do you want to try to regain that belt? That's why I wonder. Or do they do a immediate rematch? And do Fury really want this rematch? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He got some things to consider because this fight took something out of him. Another knockdown later, another 12 rounds later, another training camp later, another camp where you beat your body up physically. I'm talking about Fury dropped all of that weight. Get what I'm saying? Let's see it. Mr. Holden was good with it. Dubois was the right guy. Yeah, that was a fight ago. And I made that case for him too, because I really thought that body shot was more legit than it was low. You know what I'm saying? So I made that case for him. But now that's water under the bridge, and we here now. Now Daniel Dubois is fighting Philippe Hrgovic, and they gonna make it, I think, for the IBF. So, you know what I mean? So you see a trilogy. It's possible. Look, a trilogy is possible. They rematch it. They run it back. The fight was close enough where you can't say that it's an open and shut case where nobody, you know, the other guy can't win, right? Fury can make adjustments, right? Maybe this time he comes in heavier. Maybe he wants to come in heavier and do those, you know, the lean and the land on them tactics. Who knows? But I'll say this: as long as he come in there and he trying to drop weight, he gonna and try to keep up with Usyk physically in the ring, I think Usyk always has a chance to win. Said Dubois quit. I don't think Fury wants to go through that again. Fury said he can't do no better than what he did. Did he? Wow. I didn't catch it. I didn't catch all the post-fight stuff, Chop, because, you know, I was on. I didn't catch it all. Wow. He wins. He could run it back with Usyk. I wouldn't mind that, Al Booger, just because of the controversy with the body shot. And Daniel Dubois, he showed, you know, he put together a solid performance against Jarrell Miller. Say what you want about Jarrell Miller. Performance-wise, Daniel Dubois put together a good performance. I ain't against seeing him, like, you know what I mean? If he beat Hrgovic, hell yeah, like, and get an opportunity to fight Usyk in a rematch, and he be in an undisputed situation, I'm cool. But you know what's funny? They're lining up Anthony Joshua to face the winner of Hrgovic and Daniel Dubois. So I don't know. Anthony Joshua, I think he can do better in a Usyk fight. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe, but I feel like the right man won. How you can't be happy for that dude, man? He all business, man. You know what I'm saying? Bro, all business. Kicking ass, man. Undersized and all, like got in there and beat this big cheating ass dude. I'm sorry, man. Some of y'all, yeah, you know, I know everybody feel differently about Fury, but he just ain't solid to me, man. Still can fight, but he ain't solid. Yo, he said, yeah, Fury said that. Dad, I didn't hear that. If he feel like that's the best he could do, that's telling, man. Pac-Man ETL, tell you what's good with it, bro. How you feeling? Damn, I didn't know he said that. That's the best he could feel like that's the best he could do. Shit, so I wonder, do we want a rematch? Usyk went in there and handled business, man. You gotta be a pure hater to not be happy, though. I'm saying you gotta be happy for this dude, man. He did it for his pops. He did it for his country. In the middle of his career, he stopped, started fighting for his country, jumped back in the mix. You know what I mean? Beat up that and stopped Danny Dubois. He really stopped Fury, but they saved him. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it, man. D-Lace, what's good with it? Why they stripping Usyk for the belt? I can't explain the why, but I see this right here. It look like this creates an opportunity for Anthony Joshua at some point to fight for a title again. I could be wrong about that, but I mean that's clearly what they saying. But I think that's his immediate path to a title. I don't think he'll just, you know, I don't think him getting right in there with Usyk makes sense. So, but a trilogy between the two could be a good fight. It could be. Who started boxing at 15? You heard? Damn, that's crazy. 15 years old and he is talented. MJ, what up? They said Hergovich has been waiting. Yeah, pardon me. That is why they say, yeah, he's been long overdue, which is true. Which is true. I just think it's one of those situations where the natural order of things and the way they took shape and you know, came to fruition. I think that's the reason why they go on this route with it. But it don't change shit, you know what I mean? I don't think Hergovich or Dubois beat Usyk, man. I just don't. I mean, rematch it. Usyk being stripped, that wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't be undisputed. That's what. So again, you get what I'm saying? 12-3s. I wonder, do we get an immediate rematch between these dudes? I don't know. I just don't know. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. But I know the first fight was a great one, man. Salute to them both. Like I said, Fury showed a ton of heart. You know, he was in the fight. It wasn't no blowouts. It was competitive as hell. But I'm glad to see the cleaner guy win. You know what I'm saying? The clean guy win. I'm not mad at Usyk. But getting stripped, nah, because it don't change nothing for him, Al Booger. All it could do is potentially put him in position and make more history. You know what I'm saying? A hater he took away from a 25-year-old saying he got hit in the nuts. Only didn't get hit in the nuts. I'm a hater, but made him move. You know what it is, bro. I mean, if you want to call yourself a hater for that, then you could. You know what I mean? You can call yourself a hater. I mean, look, man. Yeah, boxing critics are tough, bro. I'm gonna say this again. My feelings toward that was when I initially seen that shot, I felt like it was more legal than low. I can't make the decision. I mean, I think he milked it after that point for sure, but I think the better man won that fight. People say that they robbed Danny Dubois of an opportunity. I understand it, but at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world, right? Danny Dubois is still in position to arguably be fighting for this IBF title next, right? Who knows? Maybe he gets a rematch with Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he gets the rematch, but I don't think he beats him. But I feel you. So you don't gotta be a hater because you feel like, you know, you ain't like the move. Nah, that don't make you a hater, but I think you're a hater if you can't be happy for him winning in this moment, is what I'm saying. Let me be very specific. If you can't be happy for a guy that's done it the right way, a cruiserweight that moved up, undersized, dethroned Anthony Joshua, beat him twice, and then dethroned Fury, part of you got to be like, as a fight fan, you got to be glad for the dude. Like, salute him, tip your hat to him. You ain't got to praise him, but tip your hat to him. Like, he did this shit in 22 fights. Undisputed at cruiserweight, undisputed at heavyweight, and we ain't had one of them, the 25 years? You got to be to tip your hat. You know what I mean? Got to. I mean, and for me, like I said, when it was Daniel Dubois, his situation, I was consistent. I said I ain't like the way, you know, I felt like that shot wasn't as low as what they was trying to make it seem. I felt like he milked the situation. I was mad as hell. I was saying Daniel Dubois should have been champion. But that's water under the bridge now. It's like I can't revisit that now. This fight took place, and this was a damn good 12-round scrap. Arguably could have been ended in the ninth. And I'm glad the right guy won. You know what I'm saying? I am. I really am. Couldn't have happened to a better fighter. You know what I'm saying? Second to none. What's good? Tyson Fury mentioned, not thinking about a rematch right now because he trained for almost 12 months. So right now he just wants to lay back and relax with his friends, family, enjoy his life. And now, salute to you, fam. And I could see that. I could see that. The training camp, pretty sure was grueling on him. You got to think they was set to fight and it got postponed. And I'm pretty sure he continued to train. So he probably right. But part of him probably don't even want to deal with it. I wonder what's his motivation to get back in there and if he'll rematch. So we you know, we'll know in these coming weeks or months or whatever the case may be. But in the meantime, Oleksandr is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. He done that shit in 22 fights. It's by far one of the most impressive runs that you could see. There's not a lot you can take from him, whether you like him or not. He did it the right way. And I just want to see what's next for him. I want to see. I don't know. Really acted. I had a whole explanation to that, bro. I had a whole explanation. I felt like at no point when he got hit with that shot did he grab his area to make me feel like that's where he got hit at. So I felt like he reacted like he got hit with a body shot, not a nut shot. I said that. So, but like I said, nothing I could do about it now. I'm not going that, you know, that performance was that performance. That's an isolated incident, right? It was what it was when it happened. But now you fast forward to now and you can't ignore this stellar performance that this man had. It got a little, you know, the rounds 3 to 6 or so, got a little sticky for him in there, got a little rough. He changed the tide. He weathered the storms. He took big shots from that 6'9" abominable snowman, and he kept trucking, bro. He kept marching forward, and this dude got it done in big fashion, man. Salute to him. But we'll see if a rematch is to come out of this. I'm not surprised to hear Fury talking how he talking. That's a tough fight, man. That's a tough loss, and he's the bigger guy. He was clearly the more hurt guy in the ring. So there's something to think about too there. And I know Fury ain't in a rush to deal with that again. I know Alexander Usyk is a little pesky guy. You know what I'm saying? Time off. Let's see if he take the fight, though. I'm trying to maximize their profits by having more matches instead of waiting for one undisputed fight. You know they all about their monies. You know they all about their monies. AJ don't want no parts of Usyk. Hey, look how he look when they asked him. I know this ain't nothing. Like he probably was just minding his business, but this should just be fun.
Josh, what are you making the fight? Joshua.
AJ like what? What you say? You remember AJ snapped on the people before after fight Usyk. Y'all gotta be careful messing with AJ about that Usyk. You know how he feel about that. But I'll tell you this though, all jokes aside, Mr. Impride, he been looking like more of himself lately. AJ looked like he more assertive in the ring. It looked like he kind of reestablished what his identity is as a fighter. I think because of that, he's more sure of himself in there. And I think it makes for a better, more confident fighter. So what I seen in the rematch with Usyk, I seen him do better in that rematch. But I seen him misjudge a moment where he had Usyk hurt. I think it was about the 9th round. I think he went after him and he kind of shot his load. He shot his load a little bit. And again, those championship rounds just hit different for him. Usyk, he can go 12 rounds and still perform. Joshua would be on fumes. You get what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Running on fumes fighting. And whereas a Usyk could still be just a regular day in the office for him. So that's why I say, man, he really a championship level fighter. If you're not in condition when you get to the rounds 10, 11, and 12, bro, if you still there and he ain't knocked you out or something, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to outlast you. And that's what he did. I think his gas tank would look better than Fury's too Saturday. They both look like they was feeling it, but Usyk was able to weather them storms and keep pushing. AJ was praying for Fury to win because he definitely doesn't want to see Usyk again. And that's what they saying in that that little video. They like, that's why he looked like that. He looked annoyed. He didn't even acknowledge the fan. He like, bro, don't ask me nothing about no damn Usyk. I fought him twice, or I can't beat him. Because once he did that eulogy after the second one, when he grabbed the microphone and did all that, I was like, yeah, he'll never beat this dude. He'll never beat this dude. But I will say this. He does look improved. He look, like I say, look like a more polished fighter as of lately, right? A little more sure of himself. I think he could give Usyk a really good fight. I don't know if he'll beat him. I won't pick him to beat him, but I think he got a really good chance, though. I ain't gonna lie. Dre Smith said Fury's a fraud. What happened to his power? Glove gate. You know, Eric Gomez said bomb squad. You know it, man. Talk to him. Deontay Wilder, I seen him in his recent video. He just uploaded Hitting the Track. He look at like he in phenomenal shape. And I said this, and I'm gonna always be consistent. People could count Wilder out. If it's anybody that can recapture the flame and do him, it's him. And that's what I'm gonna always say. I'm gonna rock with him, win, lose, or draw. And I ain't picking against him in no fight until he retire. Call it what you want. It is what it is. He earned that from me, so I ain't gonna count him out. We'll see. God, so what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? Lala D, peace, Queen. How you feeling? Salute to Eric, man. Peace, family. Salute to y'all. Smash the like button, sub to the channel if y'all haven't. We gonna keep building. Yeah. Al Boogie doing some road work, bro. Let me see. I might could get the video up. Yeah, he's doing some road work. I love to see it. I ain't big on being negative. Like, people said he wouldn't do this. He don't do this. He need to do that. And he doing it. Then they be like, oh, well, it's a little too late. Man, shut up, man. He doing it. That's simple. Playing Wilder. I'm rocking with you. Beat ass, bro. Hope you, and I like Big Bang Zane. And he from Jersey too, but smoke his ass, bro. I hope Wilder smoke his ass. Because again, man, we be super loud when they fail. When these dudes lose, we be super loud. When they win, well, he was supposed to do that. Well, he only knocked out Helenius. Well, I don't want to hear none of that. He knocked out Zane. Can't nobody say none of that. Oh, well, he only knocked. Nah, I don't want to hear it. Wilder be rocking with you, win, lose, or draw, big dog. We ain't trying to hear that shit. We don't care. We see what happened in them fights. We know what happened in them trilogies. We was here for Glove Gate, floppy glove, boar nut eating ass fighter. We was here for it. Just tickets for Ennis Crowley on sale now, starting at $86,000. I'm there in Philly. Funny that you should bring this up. Salute to my guy. He ain't in here. I ain't seeing him in here because somebody recently purchased your boy and my lady some tickets for the fight. So we gonna be there too. He ain't give me no choice. He said, man, I'm getting these tickets and you going to this fight. That's what he said. That's what he told me. So, yeah, we there, bro. We there. And salute to my bro, man. I hope he popped through here. I'll shout him out. I don't see him in here. But yeah, that 2 year Wilder is for his people. You got to love him, bro. He came back. They gave him a statue. The man said, hey, man, I'll give it another run. And that's just my opinion of it. That man seen that statue. He said, hey, you know what? Maybe I ain't retired. Maybe I'll give it another run. I think he was humbled by the statue. I think he was appreciative. And I think he just felt like I have a little more to give to the sport. How could you be mad at that? The run that he was on was crazy. I always say when people strip him down and say what he not, just tell me where all these champions at that had 10 title defenses. Then they'll say 10 title defenses. Well, who he fought? I don't want to hear that shit. That's corny. 10 title defenses. Don't move the goalposts. Show me the plethora of guys that's getting the title and defending it 10 times. Show me. As good as they say Tyson Fury is, as bad as they say he beat Wilder, or where all his title defenses at. You get what I'm saying? And he's out here avoiding smoke. That shit caught up to him. Usyk caught up to his ass. Salute to my bro Tim Layton, man. Man, we gonna be there, man. Salute to my bro, man. Appreciate it. Like, man, getting the tickets, and we gonna make sure we there. Seemed like Wilder had a muscle coordination block. He wasn't extending his arms to throw punches. Possible, man. Some things could have went wrong. You know what I mean? You already know, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to the fight family, man. I'm looking forward to catching many fights as possible and catching some of y'all in the building too, man. Man, yeah, man. He part of the family, man. Salute to my guy D for the win, man. Got to. I ain't want to put him on the spot. I don't know if he want me to put him on the spot, but I got to, man. Salute to him. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate my guy D for the win. Just said, man, you going to this damn fight. I said, no problem then. No problem, brother. You know, Luis Ortiz, when nobody wanted to fight him twice. Get what I'm saying? And after he popped Dirty Chop, after he popped, still fought him. And they cool as hell. Luis Ortiz got much respect for Wilder. You dig what I'm saying? Come on, man. Nobody. And they'll say, Luis Ortiz wasn't no boogeyman. Well, why wasn't nobody fighting him then? I don't be wanting to hear that shit, man. I don't be wanting to hear that. Salute to my guy, D, for when C. Irvin, the Wiz in the building was good, bro. He ain't give me no choice, y'all. He said, nah. He said, look, I got y'all. He said, oh, you don't know if you coming? Bet. Bet. I got you. I'll take care of it, man. But yeah, man, for sure. For sure. Can't wait to meet the fan, man. We're going to have a good one, man. Fights ain't no energy like fight energy. Nah, it's all good. Salute to Melanie Queen. That, man, that's my guy right there. I appreciate him. Talk about being humbled in this space. That's a humbling gesture right there for sure. For sure. Very appreciative, man. Solid as they come, man. That's why I tell you, we building a dope community over here. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button if y'all haven't. Sub to the channel. We ain't done just yet. But gonna keep rocking. Gonna keep rocking. Let's fight. That fight we was talking about right there, that's the Boots fight, Chop. So it's back-to-back weeks. We got Core. We got Core in Newark at the Prudential Center. We going there, and then you got Boots in Philly the next week. So I'm trying to make it to as many fights as possible. You know what I'm saying? Eric Sway, typical IBF, did the same thing Fury when he beat Vladimir. Yeah. But I just look at it like this. I don't think it's in an effort to try to do him dirty. I be trying to understand the game. I don't think they're trying to do him dirty. And again, I want to highlight this for everybody that's in here. Do y'all see how they're talking about this stripping? Because I love to give people they just doing their flowers. Content creators included, not just the fighters. My guy, LWBoxing, already was on top of that. He had this tweet up. This is way back in November, bro, or last year. Said the winner of Usyk-Fury will fight. The winner will be stripped for the IBF after the fight. So he already knew people was gonna be shocked and mad. This is why I call this man the fax machine, bro. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? He was already on top of it. Let me take this off the bottom so I can see the date on it. Y'all see the date right there. Bro be on top. he been tweeted this out. You see what I'm saying? So there it is, man. There it is, man. Been on point. He been knew about the stripping. He be on point, man. That's somebody to follow, man. Go check him out on either Twitter or X or YouTube, LWBoxing, man. Literally a wealth of knowledge, bro. Always on point. Always. All right, man. Let's keep rolling, though, man. Salute the dub, man. This guy here, bro. This dude here, bro. This guy here, he officially pissing me off right now. Ryan Garcia is officially pissing me off. I'm cool with the trolling. Listen, I'm cool with this dude. You could troll the opponent, troll his dad. You could call out Conor, Benn. Hell, call out Anthony Joshua, Fedor, Boots, Crawford, Spence. Talk shit to Frank Martin. You could do all of that. But when you start playing with somebody's mother, that's where you lose me. Because at that point, it's not even funny. Like, I can't level with you. I can't I don't think it's cool. I think it's corny. I think it's the low-hanging fruit. I think that this just shows the level of immaturity that you're dealing with, man. I feel like instead of capitalizing off a big win, you doing the stuff that's going to make people not like you. And then you a little sensitive, Ryan Garcia. You know you are. People start unfollowing you. You start crying. But you give people every reason to unfollow you. You playing with people's mothers and talking about his mom got this and you want to do this with it. It's like, I can't rock with that. Ryan, I think you need some real people around you to tell you when you should pump your brakes, man, because you definitely need some talking to. It's certain games that you play and there's certain games that you don't play. I think this one right here, it's always off limits. I don't think you should play like this when it comes to somebody family. I think it's distasteful. You know what I'm saying? Leave the moms alone. Like, she support her son the same way your mom supports you. You notice Dad ain't said one thing about your mom. He ain't opened his mouth. Only time he did was when you disrespected him and his. So it's like, I not to go tit for tat. You know, I hate the fact that this ain't really boxing related, but it's out there because he going above and beyond. I don't know who attention he's trying to get, but it's kind of corny, bro. If you're going to troll about, I don't care if you troll 1,000 times about how you dropped him, almost knocked him out. You could do that. But when you start playing with somebody's mother and you open up a different, you know what I mean, kind of can of worms, right? And I could tell he ain't been through nothing outside of an actual real fight, that's plenty. Respect to you for being a pro boxer, but You ain't been in no real life situations, because if so, you'll know that it's just certain games you don't got to play, and then you doing it on the internet. You got a crazy following. You got millions of people watching you, and you'll say to all of this weird shit, and then you'll get up here and talk about, but it's for the kids. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. See, this is why people call you out, because the message that you put out is inconsistent. You get what I'm saying? You got too many people watching you to be moving like that. You get what I'm trying to say? So I think you should just smarten up. You know what I'm saying? Smarten up. Move a little bit different, man. Stop wilding like that. Everything ain't fair game. You get what I'm saying? This ain't fair game. This is definitely, if this was boxing, this is hitting below the belt. This was a fight, it's hitting below the belt. This is hitting behind the head. You get what I'm saying? Hitting when they ain't looking. Like, this ain't it. You know what I mean? Ryan, you got to tighten up, bro. Got a lot of people watching you. Tighten up, smarten up, and chill, man. It's all right to not tweet. You know what I mean? Everything that comes to your mind, you don't need to tweet it. Some shit you could just leave off social media. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, for real, LaMarcus, because he might have got the first and second lap, but Devin might get the last one if you can't prove your name to be clean. You're going to have a whole nother situation to worry about and distract everyone from popping dirty. Right. It ain't going to work. It ain't going to work, A1. He can't fool us, because we know the 22nd is coming, too. It's coming. It's right here. Anyway, down first round. Anyway, was down in that first round, but he got up to win. Spectacular knockout. That's why I say, man, that's how, you probably learned more about Inoue in that fight than you did in most of his other fights. Because getting up like that, after getting spun around like that, and then finishing the fight by knockout, very impressive. Inoue is a special talent for the little guys. You know what I'm saying? Special talent for the little guys. Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel if y'all haven't. I can see the Haney showing him for deformations. The way he carrying it, like, I just think he need to stop being so irresponsible with the things that he tweet. I think, you get to a certain place where your money make you feel like there's no consequence to the stuff that you do. But I think Ryan need to just chill, to be honest. I think the real fight is clearing his name, man. Like A1 said, I think that's part of what he's doing too. I think he's trying to distract people from the fact that he got this situation going on, but it's not gonna work because we paying attention. 2 more days, the 22nd, bro. You're gonna have to answer for all this foolishness, bro. I just wish he'd stop playing with that man mom. I don't know who around him or who. That's why I say, man, you be around people every time you live just about what are those dudes? I know they seeing your tweets. They probably laughing what you thinking is funny, but you'll see. You'll see. You'll learn the hard way, bro. You get the energy that you put out. So just be mindful, man. Salute to Ryan on his tainted ass win, but this ain't it. I ain't rocking with it. You know what I mean? Get him off my screen, man. Y'all smash the like button. We gonna keep rocking, but we'll see what's next for Ryan. I mean, like I said, yeah, they on his ass, Al Booger. He could play all he want. That ain't gonna work. I mean, he distracting us from the fact that you gotta clear your name. So Sandor still the mandatory because Antoine versus Pools for the interim WBC belt. Yeah. From what I understood, Roger, that's what they said. Sandor Martin, yeah, still the mandatory. From what I heard, and they said something about purse bids. I think their date was June. Was it June 18th for the purse bids for Sandor Martin? So yes, sir, he's still on the hook. Sandorski still on the hook. Big Dog Willie, my guy. Devin Haney did call Shakur. He did. Yeah, they was going in a little bit, wasn't they? I hated that. I hate when they do that. What's good with it, Big Dog? How you feeling, bro? Yeah, I hate when they bring the mothers in it. You know what I mean? I will say this, Ben, that you brought this up. I see that they do go back and forth and they had they differences and stuff like that, right? But I do like the fact that I seen this from Shakur. You know what I mean? I see that Dad put this. And you know what? This is how you could tell people just like drama or they just like to argue. How could you see this? How could you see Devin post this and Shakur repost and say, yo, it's all good? And you could, how could you make a negative video out of this tweet? How could you turn this into something negative? People said they didn't like to see them going at it on Twitter. People got Twitter fingers. Shakur do too much on Twitter. Blah, 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 blah. But then he goes and Dev gives him his just due. Like, he acknowledged, hey, man, Core kept it 100. And it was all good. Oh, Shakur and Devin being fake friends, and Shakur is this. Like, bro, shut up, man. Shut up. Like, Devin said what he said. Salute to Dev for recognizing that. Salute to Shakur for saying, yo, all good, and saying, yo, we could still run it later, man. Get back to it, and we could still run it later. How could you have a problem with it? I don't understand. Draper, what's good with it, fam? I don't understand how you can have a problem with that. They beefing, you don't like it, because I don't care for it either. But then they cordial, peaceful, respectful, mutual respect, and it's like you still have an issue. Yeah, Lala, yeah, I seen your video, see, but you ain't making a negative thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't making negative. Long for the ride. Yeah, that gas run out. They ain't gonna help him push the whip A1. They ain't gonna help him, but they're gonna watch him self-destruct though, with all that foolish activity and not checking him and saving him from himself. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, salute to Devin Haney for highlighting that about Shakur. And salute to Shakur for responding, man. It's all good, man. That's how you do it, man. It's a rare one. Says he was this coon that everybody was saying he was. He would have took the opportunity to jump all over it and go crazy about Dev, especially like they did in his last performance. But you see, he ain't do it. See the difference? But he was coons and all his other stuff. So salute to him for being a real one and not taking the bait and not having nothing negative to say, man, and just keeping it moving. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man. That's grown up shit. So if you found a way to make that a negative, to make any of the guys a sucker for showing grown man energy, you an idiot. You just not happy. You're not happy in life. So salute to them. It's something small, but it can always go different on social media, and it didn't. So good for them boys, man. Salute to both of them. Keller said you got money on Wilder. Wilder back serious. His last fight was barely in the gym. Yeah, man. He back running. He back, like, let me see. Pull this video up for y'all. Y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel. We're gonna keep rocking, man. Yeah, Wilder hitting that jet, man, that track, bro. Wilder hit that track, man. I seen him hitting that track. I just like to see him in the lab working, man. I'm always gonna be, optimistic that he can get in there and do him. Like I just rock with Wilder. You know what I'm saying? It's it. That's all. No apologies. No apologies. Man, remember for a while they was making it seem like you crazy if you rock with Wilder because he lost. Remember that? Just because he lost, it's like, y'all still like him? Yeah, we do. What do you mean? Yeah, we still rock with him. Type of shit you want. Y'all still like him. I mean, he got knocked out. I mean, Fury, we don't give a damn. Win, lose, or draw, we rocking with Wilder. And I said what I said, bro. I don't apologize because I like him. Hope he get in here and smoke Zhang. And I like Zhang, but I hope Wilder go in here and starch his ass, bro. Wilder, my second favorite heavyweight since Tyson, bro. Like, so I'll never see my family again. If I don't change my profile pic. Huh? Wilder and Zhang is a real chess match. Absolutely it is. Shakur getting a lot of respect back from me. I did that. Yeah, that's just how you do it, bro. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I don't be knowing what y'all got going on in the chat, bro. I'll check in a minute. I'll watch the replay, man. I'll see what you say. I'm gonna check out what you're saying, man. But I don't want to get too sidetracked by that. The dude Wilder can hoop. They know he's nice like that. Yeah, Wilder, an athlete, man, with that, what is he, 6'7" frame, man. My boy was hitting that track, though. You know what I mean? He was hitting that Trizak. I like to see it, man. I just like to see it. I like to see him in his element. Hold on. Working, man. Everybody, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm like, man, shut up, man. Just be happy for Wilder. He said that comment was too confused. I got you. I'm going to check with you. I got you, bro. I think I got the gist of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? What the hell you get what I'm saying? We rocking with Bomb Squad. I've always preached this, and I'm going to continue to preach it. I support fighters win, lose, or draw. You got to do more than lose a fight for me not to like you, bro. I don't give a damn about that. That's part of the game. You rock with somebody, you really rock with somebody. A law shouldn't change that, right? And that's how they was treating it. They're like, damn, they still like that damn Deontay Wilder with his chicken legs. I don't know why y'all like him. He can't box. He can't beat nobody. That's how they be. They be in the chats all over YouTube. He can't box. Imagine sitting up talking about a bronze medalist can't box. I'm never trying to hear that. I ain't never letting nobody say that to me and believe it. I don't give a damn how passionate you are about it. All he got is a right. I don't care what you say. I seen him box. Don't tell me what he can't do, and I seen him do it. That's how I be coming, bro. I don't even be trying to hear it. Hold on, let me get to it. Wilder hitting that track, man. He getting in shape. And I like Zhang, man. But Zhang there to be hit, bro. Zhang is there to be hit. Zhang is there to be hit too. So it ain't like you got to be the world's greatest boxer to beat him. So if we being honest, we being all the way 100. And Zhang is a good fighter, but then ain't he coming off a loss too? It's Bomb Squad over here, man. You know, facts. Got to support my all-time favorite. Got 10 L's. You dig what I'm saying? Ant McQueen, the hell with that loss, man. It's part of the game, bro. Can't win them all. He can't win them all. Wilder, the only one with a damn video game record. That shit is like a video game, bro. You know what I'm saying? A video game. Last time you seen somebody with that many knockouts in a row, it was your damn created player on Fight Night. And how long ago since they made a new Fight Night? So that should tell you how long ago that was, bro. That's what Wilder is. You know what I'm saying? A video, a created player in real life. How you gonna not like that? Closest thing you get into a created player is Deontay Wilder. Tell me what, you create a heavyweight and you make them as probably as tall as you can make them on Fight Night, they're gonna be about 6'7", right? 6'6", 6'7". But God, they don't let you make them 7 foot. And they're gonna look like Wilder and have knockouts like Wilder. I'm trying to tell you, they can be mad all you want. I'm gonna keep rocking with them. Win, lose, or draw. He already beat the odds mad times over. I don't care who don't like it. Be mad at yourself. Rocking with Wilder. Again, when you rock with your people and you stand for more than just the boxing, I can rock and get behind it, bro. Wilder can box. He just doesn't. Facts. He fell in love with that power show, you know? All-time favorite is Roy, and I don't want to talk about his losses, man. His losses was crazy, but we all know how that. We all know he did too much with the weight. We know it, LaMarcus. Other than that, he was damn near unbeatable. Roy got bored with challenges, bro. He had to physically just push himself to like some wild limits to, you know what I mean? Roy, that's how special Roy was, y'all. And Roy said, man, this ain't, man, they ain't being challenged. I mean, let me go to heavyweight. Roy said, man, let me go to heavyweight. I'm going to heavyweight, man. I'm going to heavyweight. Then he said, man, it can't beat me up here either. I'm going back down. And then he ran into Tarver. And the rest was history. But yeah, at a point in his career, he just looked at damn near unbeatable, pretty much unbeatable. So when you had a career like that, hell with them losses, they happen, but I'm gonna always remember his wins. Always. Roy Jones was special, and it was fun to watch. And that shit was like, you just don't see too many people like that athletically gifted that in that way. That shit different. And now we got a guy like Boots Ennis that he compares to himself, that Roy compares to himself. So I like it, man. I like Boots, man. I mean, I like what I see. But yeah, Wilder hitting that track on y'all. All right, my bad. I had to unplug my mic real quick. Let's see. Next week, talk to him, Tay Jones. Salute to my guy, man. They're gonna keep hating, man. I gravitate to the fighters more when people hate. I ain't gonna lie. Damon, what it do, family? How you feeling? Team Wilder all day. See, because he for the people. And that's what they don't get. I say this all the time. I'll be a broken record when I talk this Wilder shit. They thought after that big cheating ass gypsy beat him, they thought his people was supposed to turn their backs on him. And when we ain't do it, they just confused. They like, well, he got knocked out. You still like him? I can't believe it. I don't understand. He can't box. I don't understand. They be pissed off. Salute the big dog Will in the super chat. Much love, bro. Still gonna be on beat Bill Haney in his coat. I will never get off that helmet. Bill's still the biggest cap artist. His fans are still delusional as hell, but cheaters are the worst in sports. Yeah, Ryan bogus. He is. He making it worse with all the mom jokes. I ain't feeling none of that. I just think that's weak. Like I said, man, I can't rock with him. He living his best life, but I think there's better ways to do it than the little cheap insults and then try to say his account got hacked. I think that's.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well,
Right.
well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy that lost to Fury. The third fight made me respect Wilder. Yeah, I always did. You know what when I seen the way he dealt with Ortiz and fought him when nobody wanted to fight him, he popped dirty. He still fought him twice. Then when I seen that, he fought Fury in the first fight, if he was this guy, this sucker, like people was trying to paint him out to be, after going tooth and nail with Fury in the first fight, he would have just took his belt and kept it moving. The man made sure he fought him the second time, then took him to court to have to get the third one. If people couldn't respect that, like a guy that is clearly fighting your toughest opposition, you made sure that you fought him. Like, even when he didn't want to. I was like, man, that's just a different kind of guy. You respect him, win, lose, or draw. And I always say this is, you can't show me a fighter that he ducked. If you can't show me, until you can show me a fighter that Wilder ducked, I ain't trying to hear nothing about who he didn't fight. Show me who he ducked. You know what I'm saying? So I always point that out. It's time for someone to sleep. Ryan, yeah, somebody got beat his ass. I was cool with the, you know, the blessed and highly favored, the Haney pack. That was tasteful. That was funny. The little songs, like some of that stuff is cool. You control, that's cool. You either come for Bill, that's cool, because he a big boy, he could take it. I mean, it's men, right? But then when you start with the low-hanging fruit, talking about this man, mom, and I think you corny. Like, it's a lot. I could go a lot harder on him for that, but I'm gonna, you know, he got tightened up at the end of the day. Smarten up. Like, that ain't it. That ain't it. I mean, yeah, and it be corny. Like, that mom jokes, that shit been corny, to be honest with you. That shit been corny. Like, because it's like, at this point, it ain't even a joke. It's just pure disrespect. So it's like, all right, you playing games. You playing the wrong kind of games. So Ryan Pack is tainted with them Roy's. He said it's laced. Bill said that Ryan Pack laced. Said that's all right. Y'all can keep smoking on that Ryan Pack. It's laced. Then, goddamn it. Said it's laced. It is liggity laced. But he gonna learn his lesson. He gonna learn his lesson. Hold on. Here go this Wilder video with him hitting that track a little bit, y'all. Bro mean business. Wilder ain't playing. He mean business. He mean business out there. He look like he in crazy good shape right now. I just like I like to see it, bro. People give up on. That's the thing. That's the thing about sports. That's the thing about boxing. When the people give up on you, it don't even matter. As long as you don't give up on yourself, that's the shit that matter. He didn't give up on himself. If it's anybody that's mentally tough, it's him. If it's anybody that could take a loss and come back, it's him. He showed us that already. And actually try to win, it's him. So make me with all that. I like Zhang. I'm gonna keep saying it. I rock with him, but this would be one of the times where I gotta root against him. Sorry. Sorry. And I'm rooting for a sleepage win for Wilder. Knock his ass out. Man, it's too late for him to be hitting the road. Shut up. He hitting the road, like it, love it, hate it, complain, go cry in the corner. Wilder, come in shape, prove everybody wrong, and land the right hand. Let's get one of those viral knockouts again, Wilder. Let's get one. You know what I'm saying? Let's get one of them viral joints again. Let's go viral again, champ. Let's go viral again, champ. Which one, Tim? I was rapping my ass off. Oh man, road work is very important, right? Like, realize road work is a must. You're right. You got to. And I just like to see it, bro. Just crossing your T's, dotting your I's, putting yourself in the best position to win. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I mean, Zhang don't be there for the right hand. Yeah, Zhang, he do be there, right? Elijah, he is there to be hit. He can be hit, bro. He can be tagged. 100% we still rooting for Wilder. And we like Zhang at the same time because we're real boxing supporters. But I'm just telling y'all, I'm rooting for him because so many people rooted against him and counting him out. It's like they counted Brian Norman out last just this weekend. And he went out there and got a stoppage. And now they think we ain't about to give him his credit. Nah, y'all was loud as hell with all these he gonna get knocked out predictions. As soon as he knocks somebody out, y'all like, nah, y'all quiet now. Nah, run y'all mouth. Run y'all mouth. Y'all was picking against the young lad. Don't care about no damn Giovanni Santillan. Drell, what it do, fam? What's good with it? I feel like Zhang won his last fight. Yeah, it was one of them. It was one of them. But his activity, and that's again, he an older guy. He only getting older. It's not gonna be an easy fight for him either. Activity lost him that fight. Not enough activity. Hey, they just had you. That was crazy. Kendra was good with it. Said chilling right now. Not sure, but I'm rooting for my American habit. You dig what I'm saying? Smoke his ass. Still thinking he's Buddy McGirt. Ronnie Shields in his corner. I just think, and this is just my opinion, right? I just feel like, and just from what I see, Gertz, what it do, family? I think Wilder and Malik Scott got some type of bond and chemistry going on, right? People probably can't see it, but they ain't in the gym with them. I think it's a trust factor going on there. You figure Wilder is later in his career. I'm not saying he don't trust nobody, but I feel like that's an important factor in working with somebody, right? Obviously, to trust them. And I think they got that going on. He got that going on with Malik Scott. So I just don't know if necessarily, you know, yeah, a lot of people say switch up trainers, but I don't think we gonna see that for those reasons, right? I think the trust, the chemistry, the understanding. People could speculate all types of different reasons, but I'm gonna just go with shit that makes sense. I think that's why they rock with each other. That's why Wilder, like, you get what I'm saying? You gotta be able to trust somebody to work with them. And at this stage, do you really trust somebody else to come in there and work with them and believe that they're gonna get the most out of them? At least when you hear him speak about the work that they put in with Malik Scott, it's never in question. Like, he's 100% confident with the guy that he has in his corner. That's the thing. We comb through this shit with a magnifying glass or whatever. But at the end of the day, if the fighter don't see an issue, then ain't gonna be no change being made. Like, we could say it from the sideline. And I understand it because you feel like it ain't nothing wrong with a change. But I think at this point, the reason why the change is less likely to happen is for that reason. You know what I mean? Simply with somebody that you rock with. You know what I mean? That rock with you back. So. Sometimes I swear. Plus Wilder is loyal. Yeah, loyal. Showtime, the guy was good with his Showtime. How you feeling? Yeah, everybody says I'm not gonna let you take that punishment for sure. Saying how you went in place, but he ain't finished the kill. That's a fact. Remo, he didn't. Let his man off the hook. Let his man off the hook. And again, he not the fastest guy either. He looked at his last fight. He looked at extremely slow to me. Zhang looked at very slow to me. He looked very slow to me. Very slow. So again, man, Wilder come there. You see him hitting the track. He in shape, putting that work in, man. That's all we need to see from him. I mean, come in. I'm telling you, because all it take is one. And I ain't saying that's all he got to rely on, but all it take is one. And if you right there with your head on the line to be hit, Wilder gonna land. Trust me. People say that Wilder can't box out. Wilder Shaw's a sniper. He knocked everyone down. Got in the ring with, period. Right. Right. Sometimes you just fall in love with the power. He said it. You know what I mean? Fall in love with it. But see him start whipping that jab out there and going to the body with that joint. And you forget about that right hand for a minute, and then he surprised you. Next thing you know, we got a viral knockout. Everybody gonna be back talking. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be back talking. But he gonna lose to Wilder. I want him to. Salute to Zhang, but it is what it is. I mean, look. With this heavyweight fight that just took place, I know everybody motivated, bro. Everybody motivated. I lose, I'll donate 40 to Just Do Foundation. Damn, that's the case. I definitely don't. We don't need that to happen. You know what I mean? We want him to win. We rooting for Wilder for the win. Nah, yeah, he dangerous, bro. He dangerous. He always dangerous. As long as that man is on his feet, he dangerous. That's how I look at it. Everybody can have a bad night in the office. All performance don't look that good. But it's always about the get back, bro. Especially in sports. Gotta allow a person an opportunity to get it back, bro. Got to. Wilder's the real life equalizer for sure. June 1st. Shoot the 12 threes. Man, yo. Maybe Wilder get a shot. Get a shot at Usyk and them belts. That'd be fun. Remember, there was some talks about that fight briefly. Usyk was supposed to come to his fight or something like that. Wilder and Usyk fight. I'll watch it. Take the money. Take the money. Spence. I don't know. I keep hearing something about Fundora. I just don't know how. And you wait till November to fight again. That's just too risky. He need to fight now. I don't know what's up with EJ, but he need to fight. Cabiel. I mean, I just said Wilder because, you know, he beat Zane, but I'm not against nobody getting a shot. I'm not against nobody getting a shot. Cabiel, pretty cool. I like him even though I don't like the fight this past Saturday. Big Dre was good. Felt like Frank Sanchez was an injured fighter, but that's his fault. We'll see. I like Agate. What's his name? Agate Cabiel. He's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I think Wilder showing his best years. We're going to be okay with that. That's cool too, though. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's why I say if he lost the rest of his fights, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't look at him no different. You know what I mean? I'd go the AJ route, the IBF route, which leads to AJ, Usyk. Maybe too much for Wilder. Shit, I'll say I'll watch any of it at this point, to be honest with you. And then a lot of this stuff would be dependent on, you know, getting a win, though, of course, right? Cabiel and Usyk. So unless he sparks from early, let's see my boxing zings. Parker. Oh, Wilder lost to Parker. Game plan. Yeah, game plan is one thing, right? Legacy execution probably was the problem. Wilder looked like maybe he couldn't pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, right? And he said it himself. He gotta get like that, you know, that hunger back. And if somebody tell me they've been watching Wilder and they feel like he got it back, I'm gonna believe it until I see otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe if there's anybody that could recapture what we call their hunger and get to it, I think it's Wilder. I mean, look, heavyweights age differently. You just never know. So all it takes is one shot. So. But yeah, execution looked like he couldn't pull the trigger. Maybe I think the inactivity really caught up to him in that fight with Parker for the most part. Although the Helenius knockout was a highlight reel knockout, viral type deal, and in the long run, it is not as good for you because you don't got enough rounds in the bank, right? You're not getting enough active rounds, and I think that could hurt you down the stretch of a fight when you go in the rounds. You know what I'm saying? You just ain't been in the ring. Last time you was in there, ended early in the first round. You get what I'm saying? That stuff starts to work against you as you get up there in age, training camps, wear and tear. That stuff is regular. So, you know what I mean? I feel like for Wilder, you know, just, you know, cross your T's, dot your I's, don't leave no stone unturned. I got faith in the man. Like I said, he human, just like anybody else. You need to be active. If you ain't using it, you losing it, right? So he don't need to be inactive. Active guy, you'll get the most out of him. Whatever he is or ain't at this point, you'll get the most out of him if he's allowed to be consistent and active and get the fights. And I ain't counting that. I ain't counting nobody out with a right hand like that. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't saying he gotta land it or for sure gonna land it. But what I am saying is confidently, I'm not counting him out. Like, I'm not looking at no fight that he's going into like, ain't no way he could win. I'm never saying that. I'm never saying that. Showed me too many times that you can, when all else fails, you can count the man out and he'll capitalize and he'll land the shot. So, I mean, we'll see. Every fight is different. So, I mean, Zane gonna have to earn it, right? So, oh, my bad, yo. It's some pizza. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I'll be hungry these long streams. Eating some pizza. My bad, y'all. I didn't even know y'all. Good time. I'll be trying to be on the low. Salute the legacy, man. Yeah, it's all good. So that's what it is for me. But you know, a lot of times people, and you know, to put it mildly, man, to put it be straight up. I mean, look, he picked up boxing late as hell. He done achieved his goals and fulfilled his promise 10 times over, man. You get what I'm saying? That man done fulfilled his promise 10 times over. This is what people don't get. That's why I say maybe the statue gave him a boost of, you know, and say, you know what, I'm gonna get this shit another run. And because I hate when people say money, because for what I understand, that's definitely not it. He been good with money. So again, you selfish ass fans, he come back and try to deliver some fights. You know what I mean? And be great. Gotta love that about him. So all I'm gonna say is if he's hungry on fight night, Zhang is in trouble. That man is motivated and hungry. Zhang is in trouble. And in that video, he looked like he in shape. He looked like he locked in, focused, putting in dog work, and it's going to pay dividends, man. Chavalo need a step-up fight from my view was good with it. Salute to you, bro. Yeah, man. Wilder's so much better when you're not trying to box. Nah, the thing is you can fall in love with your power. You know what I'm saying? People say that they mention about the boxing or the lack thereof. Like, you just go look at the first fight with Berinchyk, man, and it was the boxing display was full effect. That's not the only fight. That's just one of the best, you know, because he didn't get a knockout, so you were able to really see him consistently boxing, using the jab, you know what I mean, and just being smart in there. So he definitely has the ability to do it. I mean, he boxed well against Chris Arreola. It's a number of people that he boxed well against, but if you just a guy that's gonna go off what the headlines are, you're gonna listen to what the next person say, you're gonna say stupid shit like you can't box. You're gonna say dumb shit like that because you're not really paying attention. Like, I just hate to hear that. Like, you say his levels, right? At the highest level, you know, I might be the most skillful guy, but the more you strip him of what he ain't, the more he showed you what he is. You get what I'm saying? So the more they said what he wasn't, the more he showed you just how dangerous he is. So, and again, at the heavyweight division, he showed you he ain't have to fit the heavyweight mold. He ain't have to be your atypical heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? With the good footwork or the upper body movement. He ain't have to be Tyson Fury. He was Wilder. And that was always great for boxing. Last time I checked. You dig what I'm saying? People be looking for him to be a different package. You know what I mean? No, he is who he is, bro. Love it, hate it. No one pieces like that. You stupid. Way yours testosterone can't be taught. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wilder gave us ton of excitement, man. All them highlight reel knockouts, stretching people. It's fun to watch, bro. Torn bicep, in the right arm first to run fight. Absolutely. Yeah, it was a great fight, bro. Great fight. And the second one was a annihilation. That was like a flawless victory. Flawless victory. That's what that was, bro. That was a flawless victory. But you get to see him against Zane, so let's see who wanted more, right? Let's see who gonna put together the best performance. That 5 versus 5 gonna be good. Tripper was good with it. He said Wilder depleted Fury's chin. I told people he took a piece of Fury with him that he'd never get back. Try to tell people that. Now maybe after Saturday night they start believing it. I knew it was more to that Ngannou knockdown than what people thought. That's that wear and tear. Punch resistance a little bit different after them or after about 4 Wilder right hands. That too, Ant. Then he kind of knocked Spilker out on the back foot, didn't he? You see all the new spin move they've been working on? Nah. He's working on a spin move. Right. And back foot knockout was sick. Yeah, Tripper, he could sleep him, to be honest. Look, all he needs is one shot. Usyk, I always said this. This is how I go with Usyk. Yeah, Usyk could be in the boxing, move, and look good, but I haven't seen any fight where he hasn't gotten hit, right? So all I'm saying is one of them right hands go down the pipe. All that boxing shit gonna go out the window. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Wilder land one of them flush right hands on Usyk. I don't care what nobody say. He might not get up. He not getting up, Jim. He's not getting up. It's gonna be one of them. I'm telling you. Don't say you can't hit him, cause Usyk brave, man. He'll try to fight you. He'll be there, man. He'll allow you an opportunity. I don't think he won't. He ain't just flawless now. He get hit. Anybody that could do it, it'll be Wilder. Nah, facts, legacy. So the kids to stay close, get underneath for sure. Right hand from God himself for sure. He got that vibranium naturally in his hand from Wakanda. I'm telling you, can't stay at the end of the straight right. Hell no. You ask him to go to sleep. He's not getting up, Jim. All right, man. He's not getting up. But let me keep rolling, but be funny. Wilder becomes a full-blooded champion with a straight right. I love it. Storybook ending. I say retire right then and there on the spot. Tired at the top of the mountain on their ass. That'd be sick too, boy. Woo, that'd be sick. But overall, great night of boxing on Saturday. Salute to Usyk being the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Let's see where Tyson Fury go from here. Let's see if he want to rematch, like he said right now. You're not even thinking about it. You're going to take some time off. They about to strip Usyk, Hrgovic, and Dubois about to fight for an IBF title. Zhang and Wilder about to fight. Let's see what happens. We got motion in the heavyweight division. Belt's about to become vacant at 47. You got Brian Norman beating ass, making people eat crow. He got a WBO intern belt. I think he could put himself in the mix for some future big fights lining up. All he got to do is just keep winning, keep doing what he's doing. Big salute to Brian Norman Jr. That should have been the main event for real. The main event sucked. Navarrete, in my opinion, I don't call no fighters bums, but he's overrated to me. I think I've seen him enough times. Not one time have I seen him. Did he look overly impressive to me, like at all? Like he throw a lot of punches or throw these punches on these weird ass angles, but his technique is horrible. Saturday night was by far one of the worst fights that I've ever watched. Title fights, that was terrible. Him and Berinchyk. The matchmakers didn't get that one right. Their styles didn't mesh. They didn't complement each other. It was a lot of missed shots, a lot of glancing blows. It was an ugly ass fight to watch. I could see why they had no intent on putting him anywhere near Shakur. Yeah, hell no. I get it. He would have absolutely beat the hell out of Navarrete. He would have beat Navarrete up pretty bad. He giving me Miguel Berchelt vibes. Like, I've always heard all this stuff about Miguel Berchelt. Like, and when every time I watch him, I just don't see what everybody else be saying. Maybe I'll be missing it, but I just don't see it. Navarrete, the same thing. He made way too many mistakes for me. Berinchyk, they just didn't compliment each other. He got the upset win. Salute to him, but Navarrete looked terrible. Like terrible. Like he ain't beating nobody at 135. He looked overweight. I don't know how he looked overweight for his first fight at 135, but that looked crazy. He had love handles. He didn't look good. He had love handles. He looked slow. He looked lethargic in there. He fought with no sense of urgency. He didn't go through the gears. It's like he didn't get out of first, second gear. He just looked like he was just going through the motions. I don't know what the hell that was. Berinchyk was trying to fight. He had more of a game plan. He did a little bit better work, but it was that was by far one of the ugliest fights I watched in a long time. It was thoroughly disappointing, that fight, by far. It looked clumsy. They just didn't compliment each other. You know what I'm saying? They didn't compliment being boxing news. My guy, what's good with the family? They didn't compliment each other at all. I don't know. They didn't compliment each other at all in that fight, and it led to a ugly ass title fight to me. It was an ugly fight. Berinchyk mentioned Shakur and Keyshawn. I don't have a problem when fighters do that. You're supposed to go for the top guys. Not necessarily a call out, but he mentioned their names. Like, look, I'll fight those guys. And look, they cool fights, but he beats neither one of them. For me, Shakur got to fight July 6th, so do Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn gets past due. I think they need to feed Berinchyk to Keyshawn Davis. I promise you, I think Keyshawn would completely embarrass him. I think he'd beat him up. I think Keyshawn would beat him up pretty good. Berinchyk, he's cool, but nah, that ain't it. He ain't it. He not it. He not it for me. So he beat Navarrete, but if you put him in there with the guys that he just mentioned, like a Shakur or Keyshawn, they both beat him thoroughly, convincingly. Like I don't see it. He don't got enough layers and versatility in his game. Like I think he should have been able to do way more with a guy like Navarrete. Navarrete, that was one of the worst offensive displays that I've seen in quite some time. I can't stress that enough. I couldn't believe that the fight played out that way. Them dudes was not landing punches. They kept throwing them, but they kept missing. I was like, what the hell is this? Dude, like, then you gave dude your cowboy hat. Yeah, you should have gave him the hat because you bogus. You got in that ring and missed everything. Man, that boy missed about 600 punches. I don't know what the hell they was in there doing. It's just like he was slow. His uppercut, he was bringing his uppercuts from his knee. He always do that, but man, it's just that technique suck, yo. His technique. I don't know how in the hell is he 38-1-1? How? Like, yo, I was getting to the point where I was saying, like, I'm actually offended that people was typing in this chat that he'd give Shakur a tough time. He'd beat him. People was like, what the hell wrong? What y'all watching? That's why Bob Arum ain't trying to make that fight. I get it now. If you still trying to make money off Navarrete because he Mexican, now you definitely don't put him in there with Shakur. That's going to be the end of him. He's going to get embarrassed. He's going to get exposed. And I don't even like the word exposed, but I think Shakur beat him to the point where it'd be like, yo, this the future Hall of Famer that Tim Bradley was talking. Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, okay. But look, he's a product of being the beneficiary of favorable matchups. That's what that is with Navarrete. You could clearly put him in there with a certain style, like a Keyshawn Davis. The same thing. Guys that know how to control the pace, slow a pace down and fight, they'll beat him. He's way too slow. I think he way too predictable. He kind of load up sometimes with shots. I'm not impressed with Navarrete at all. Like, I don't know how the hell he padded his record up like that, bro. You know, I ain't giving Keyshawn a title fight. I don't know. I'm just saying he called their names. I don't know exactly what they're going to do. They moving Keyshawn well, though. But I just said it because he mentioned the name, right? He mentioned the name Shakur. I know that's not happening, but maybe because he got the title. So who knows, though? You know what I mean? But I think that'd be a good fight for Keyshawn. I really do. I think it'd be a really good fight for him. Fight for vacant belt shows you how light 135 is now. 140 is a new 135. Kenny was good with it. I mean, look. He was big as shit, 122, 126. TM, what it do? I don't know how Keyshawn planning on being a champion. Watch the quarter. Because, you know, politics, man, maybe one of them move up. Who knows? But I think they'll cross that bridge when they get there. Supposedly, Wilton, the pressure and power. Y'all had folks thinking Navarrete could do something with Shakur, right? Facts, Ant. Facts. That big misrepresentation of what he likes or what he's scared of, right? But Berinchyk, salute to you, bro. You won. It was one of those. It was an ugly fight, but you kept fighting. Navarrete didn't change tactics. He did. He fought every round the same way. I don't recall like being able to identify many adjustments. He just went through the motions. It was a lethargic win. He was like lackadaisical. He just didn't no sense of urgency. He wasn't fighting like he was fighting a title fight. He looked overweight. He didn't look like he was in good shape. He looked slow. Ah, man, it's a lot. He had that Mikey Garcia kind of vibe going on where he never did a calisthenic in his life. Like, dude just looked, he looked bad. He looked bad. Navarrete is not going to make it at the top of 135. I'm going to say that right now. Not looking like that. I hope that this performance was a one-off, but this is about the third one for me where I seen him like he just not overly impressive. He win, but it's not overly impressive to me. And then that's why I think his record is a reflection of matchmaking. Respectfully, I think careful matchmaking. I think they put him in there with guys that, you know, favorable matchups and guys that they know he can beat. Maybe some that he can overwhelm if they're more skillful, but not many of those guys. And got put in there with a halfway decent boxer in Berinchyk, and he didn't know what to do. He just went throwing these wild punches and just missing all night. Like I can't recall another fight where I've seen both guys missing that much. It almost was like bad choreography or something. It was like bad choreography, I swear. And come up because Mason is a coming. They're in the same camp. He built like a mattress. I'm telling you. Yeah. They ain't gonna fight anyway though, Rod, because they're in the same, they deal with the same people. They're not gonna fight. I think it's enough talent where they ain't gonna have to. See, when you hear it initially, you like, why ain't they? But it'll work itself out. I think there's enough people putting them fight. Somebody's gonna have to move up somewhere. But it's gonna come down to priority. You know what I'm saying? Biggest fight in the world. I know of Nimbar to LeBron 3 Usyk. Now that look, he milked it, bro. He milked it. But Usyk is a great fighter. In 22 fights, he a 2-division undisputed champion in 22 fights. That shit is special. That's flat out special. You get what I'm saying? With the exception of that one moment with Daniel Dubois. You get what I'm trying to say? Think about it. Dude fighting all these bigger guys, never been knocked down, fought AJ for 24 rounds. AJ is a KO artist. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury beat everybody. He beat both of them, dethroned both of them, took titles off both of them dudes. Being an undersized guy, being a natural cruiserweight for real. You get what I'm saying? He's a special dude, yo. He's a special guy. It's not going to be perfect. It's hard as hell to do what he doing. And consistently do it at that level, special, bro. Yeah, Rob. Facts. Good point, in Pride. Facts. His power looked regular at 35. He looked regular at 35. He looked slow. He looked overweight. Navarrete was built like me with a gut. That's what he was looking like in there. It's like if I was to have a gut, like man got a skinny frame, but he got a stomach. Like he had a little like love handles. I seen him. I'm like, yo, nah, he's not in good shape at all. He looked bad. You seen it? You seen it? You seen it next gen? Bro had love handles, bro. He had love handles. I ain't like how he looked. He looked bad. He looked bad. So, I don't want to say I'm disappointed, but I just don't see this future Hall of Famer that Timothy Bradley was talking about. I don't see that guy. He make way too many mistakes. His technique suck. Yeah, he'll overwhelm you with some punches, but his accuracy and punch placement is abysmal. It just stunk. Like every word I could think of, it was just like, oh my man, I ain't seen something like that in a while, bro. It was like bad. Yeah, I was like, dude. Remember, we called that fight live. I was begging for that fight to be over. I couldn't wait till that fight was over. I was dead serious. I couldn't wait to get off live. That's how bad the fight was. I was like, this is not fun. They're not really landing no punches. You know what I mean? With no consistency anyway. Nobody really making no adjustments. I couldn't get with it. I couldn't get jiggy with that fight. Couldn't get jiggy with it. Package. Though I'm telling you, I think they said he be eating candy or something. Somebody said he blow up at like in the 160s or something next gen in between camps or something like that. Somebody said he blow up. He got the Mikey Garcia syndrome. He don't do no calisthenics, no weights. He just do roll work and spar. I'm telling you, that man got a body. He built like a damn. He built like Hangman. I'm telling you. Punch selection, he's punching throws rarely compliments the range he's throwing them in. Hey, man, you know, the professor is on it. That's a great observation. And the punch selection, punches he throws rarely compliments the range he's throwing them from. And it's the ugliest thing you ever seen. And it's like, yo, how do he even expect to land punches at the range the way he be throwing them? You had the wrong range and your technique suck. It's like, yo, you be surprised he landed a shot. I was like, dude, like, what is this? Man, I'm saying this. Emanuel Navarrete, salute to you, dude. I cannot do what you do. I ain't in shape, and I don't box professionally. But at the top of 135, you are food, my man. A platter. You a real platter. You might be a steak platter too. I don't know, man. You might be a steak platter. Yeah, the top of 135 ain't it for you. You better take your ass back down to 130. Playing around like that, coming up there with them subpar performances, bro. You know how many people would have beat you? You know how many people at 35 would have beat him fighting like that Saturday night? Oh, my goodness, bro. I just don't see it, man. Him and Miguel Berinchyk in the same boat, man. Them two dudes that got a lot of wins, knockouts, a lot of respect in the boxing world, but I just don't see it when I see them fight. I don't see it. I do not see it. I see the same thing from both of them. Bad technique. I don't know. Maybe he's just smaller at lighter weight classes. I don't know what it is. I'm better at lighter weight classes. I don't. Them two dudes. I ain't on them. I ain't on them. I ain't off them two dudes. Or straight, but wild ass uppercuts. You get what I'm saying? He bring him from his hip and his knee, Like what the hell? Who the hell teaching you technique, bro? Why are your uppercuts like that? Imagine if his technique was good. He'd probably be landing a lot more shots, bro. Who's long we're gonna fight now? Probably the same guy though. The winner. In Pride, Berinchyk and Navarrete. That's still probably a possibility for him because it's a winnable fight. I could see him beating a Berinchyk. I really could. He's inside throwing straight punches, and that's how you know. That's how you know they just be brawling, and that's what you tell. That's what you highlight. That's what you describing to me. They just be in there brawling. Sometimes it don't be a method to their madness. And that, you know what? You just hit something on the head. That's what it looked like to me. He ain't had no game plan. I don't give a damn. I don't believe him. Somebody tell me what Navarrete game plan was, because I couldn't tell. Like, just by watching it. He was literally just in there fighting, throwing punches. Legit, no game plan. That man just went in there, no game plan, no road work. I mean, no strength and conditioning, just road work and sparring. And he just got in there. And he must have did light sparring because that man punch placement, accuracy, timing, all that stuff was off. It wasn't like Berinchyk. It was some defensive wizard, right? And he still was making a miss often. I'm like, dude, you can't hit this guy. I'm like, yo, man, y'all terrible, man. Yeah, I don't get him either. Bro. Put muscle on BC fight. I can't in the bar. 7 weight class when Corey makes it to the 7 weight class. Let me know, brother. If he does 7 weight class, shit, who in a 7 weight class? Who we talking about in a 7 weight class? The game plans that's what the game plan looked like. Throw some punches and try to overwhelm him. Yeah, facts. And Usyk started fighting like Nava, swinging wild shit. Usyk don't fight like that. Usyk had a game plan for the way he was throwing that shot. It was missing at first, but he made an adjustment. He started landing it. Usyk is just way more. He's definitely a method to his madness. He's a cerebral guy, intelligent. He's not wasteful at all. He's not a really wasteful guy at all. Navarrete is very wasteful. I could rock with it more if he just known for hitting anything, arms, elbow, like whatever. No, he be missing, head hunting and missing. Like that was a tough watch, bro. That was one of the roughest fights I watched, title fights. That was one of the worst fights of the weekend. One of the worst fights of the weekend. By far. And the ball, what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you in the building, man. We just wrapping up another dope build, man. I had to give Usyk his just due. He dethroned Fury after dethroning AJ. You know what I mean? 22 fights, 2 division, undisputed champion. You could put him up there as pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the absolute world, man. Him and Terrence Crawford is them guys. NUA as well. I think all 3 of them is really representing the sport at the highest level, man. Take your pick as to whoever you want to put first. I ain't here to argue. I'm just here to highlight that we got some bad boys in boxing. That's undisputed. Crawford, Usyk, NUA, Mel Charlo, the list goes on. Clarissa, you got the ladies over there doing their thing. So it is what it is. But we'll see what's next for Berinchyk. I think he is food at 135 respectfully. I'm not going to call him trash. I think he's a solid fighter. But I've seen more talented, more consistent guys. He going to get beat up. He won't be no champion for long. That's not going to happen, in my opinion. Who's at 7? Yup, 7-inch reach deficit. Yup. have some misses, with the size disparity and the bigger guy can move. Navarrete is like they picked him out of the crowd. I'm telling you, bro. That's what I think. Or no, maybe unification though. In Pride, because you got to think that's what they talking about. Unifications. I think Shakur's a dark alley. Tank is even darker alley. I don't know if he goes down either one of those roads when you got a Berinchyk waiting in the win. You get what I'm saying? I think at this stage it's all about putting moment in favorable matchups and fights that he could win, unless push come to shove and you're forced to put him in another tough fight like a Tank or Shakur, right? I think Bob gonna look out for him just like he been doing. See how they ain't make him fight Shakur. He got to fight Kambosos. Now it's the same situation. Now it's Shakur and the Tank out there with belts, right? And then you got Berinchyk, who you think they're going to more than likely be willing to put him in there with first. The more winnable guy in Berinchyk. Then maybe after that point, maybe he visits a fight with Shakur. Who knows? But I don't see it being next. I wouldn't be surprised if Loma and Berinchyk run it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised at all. Went from pure boxer, straight flat-footed swarmer. Yeah. And not that he was flat-footed, because he wasn't flat-footed, bro. He was just a come-forward guy, Mr. Hood. He wasn't flat-footed, though. He was moving. He was on his feet, but wasn't flat-footed. But I get what you're saying. He changed tactics for the guy that was in front of him, and it was an excellent game plan. His IQ is on another level, Annabelle. Another level. His resolve, his chin, his heart. And I mean, resilience, all that. Knock him out, made him bend the knee. Berinchyk. Not that one. The names are similar. This one is undefeated from Saturday 88. That one's still undefeated. I mean, he was 18-0, 9 knockouts, and he pulled it off. Not a big puncher either, yo. Like, yeah, Navarrete looked bad getting beat by that guy. No, not fighting. Let me just the question when dude asks him we fight Loma, he proceeds to call Shakur. But you know how that go. He said Shakur, Keyshawn. He probably ain't say Loma, maybe because they countrymen. They both Ukrainian fighters, right? But he ain't going to no Shakur Stevenson route unless he want to give his belt up. But Loma, I think he gets beat there too. So he ain't got no win no which way. And I don't think it's gonna be up to him. Watch. They gonna tell him, they gonna be like, you better take this unification or get stripped. What makes the right move and goes to PBC. You can get the smoke next, but I think he stays at top rank. Go for Berinchyk, then Loma. Bob will let him. Yeah, we'll see, man. The thing is, I said this before. PBC ain't no immediate fix for him in his career. Everybody seems to think they know better. I don't know, but they ain't the quick fix for everybody, man. Those fighters on that side of things deal with a lot of inactivity. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he just make the best decision for him. Yeah, the name sound familiar. I know you're talking. You're talking about the one Jose Zepeda for the Berinchyk. It's Ivan Berinchyk. Right. It sound close. Yeah, that's the one that was getting stretched, 88. But man, look, salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all smash the like button, man, on the way out. Sub to the channel. Make sure y'all notifications on if they're not. We're gonna be back tomorrow for sure to build on some more great boxing for sure, man. We had a great weekend. It's gonna lead to a lot more good fights, man, and we're gonna see who rises to the top out of these divisions, man. You got 135 and 140. Oh, man. Salute to everybody, but y'all smash the like button for me, man. Appreciate everybody in the building. Salute to everybody in the super chat, cash app. Much love to the fan. We gonna keep building, man. Usyk did his thing. Salute to Brian Norman Jr. Great win for him. Navarrete. I don't think 135 about to be tough for him. It's going to be real tough for him to succeed up there. Berinchyk, same thing. I think them dudes are food, respectfully. I don't think they beat none of the top guys. None of them. Fans love a fighter more than likely going there unprepared to their biggest fights. That's how it be. It be like that sometimes. That's why I say, man, you fighters cross some T's, dot them I's. Peace to the Queen Aisha, Elijah, my guy, Mr. Empire. Keyshawn ready for a belt? Yeah, like he could beat Berinchyk right now, Mr. Empire. Right now, he can beat him. Virgil 21 for 21. I love Virgil. Got Benn Rodriguez undefeated. David Benavidez, face box, Canelo, Ryan. Yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. Emiliano Vargas has a lot of great talent. Mr. Holden, a lot of great talent. I rock with most of those guys. I don't care for Andy Ruiz. Ryan Garcia is wild card. Canelo is Canelo. Benn Rodriguez, I love. David Benavidez, same thing. Virgil's my guy. I like him. I mean, but with that, man, we're gonna get up out of here. We're gonna be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock, and then we're gonna leave on this note with this video.
I was having fun in there. I was playing around. I was hitting him to the body. I was hitting uppercuts to the head. I thought I was bossing the fight. It was what it was. I'm happy with the performance. I'm proud of myself.
My son cannot be beat!
Come on, Dad! Come on, Johnny!
My son cannot be beat!
Come on, Dad!
Phew, I'm White Rabbit.
Hey, Rabbit! You ugly little man! You ugly little man!
You will get smashed to bits, and I will destroy you, middleweight.
See you.
I'm the Gypsy King. I will obliterate you.
I'm coming for you.
It was all a dream.
You goofy, you a big mama.
The Gypsy King is here to stay.